Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we did start a little late, but hey, if you love us and you're here, we appreciate you. This is the Black Sensei Society episode. I don't even know because I didn't write it down in the title, but hey, it's Open Dojo, the best podcast on this channel. You already know it's your boy Santo. It's Miles here with y'all, giving you another banger. And per usual, let's get the business completely out of the way so we can engage into the the interesting, exciting topics that we have. If you are listening on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell just to get notified every time we have content coming up. Hit up our link, hit the link tree. Man, I'm stumbling. It's been a long day, everybody. It's been a long day. Hit up the link tree where you can find all of our social media platforms. Go ahead and hit a follow on everything. There we have our Patreon where we have exclusive content going there. They're going into the last season of Game of Thrones where everything goes downhill from there, and we are excited to see Riddell's crash out to, let's just call it, the moment. The moment is literally going to be a movie when Riddell gets to that. So I'm here for it. Miles, how are you doing today, brother?
Doing good, man. I just woke up. As we know to the title, Drake dropped a collection of projects last night. Now, in addition to Drake, I had to listen to some other artists I like. One namely named Lucky. One of my favorite artists, my most listened to artist actually. So I had to go check out his album as well. So I was up listening to music all night. It got so bad, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna act like it's daytime. I went out. I got my laundry done. I was moving around New York at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., acting like it was daytime. But other than that, bro, blessed. Happy to be here in another episode. I missed the last one, and happy to talk about some music, man. Happy to talk
Finally,
about some shifts in the culture, some ripples.
dude. 4 a.m. in New York for Miles. The boy inspired him, motivated him to get outside. Oh, I was literally in the Discord. I I'm not even going cap. I was a fangirl. I was going crazy. As you can see, got the blue because I mean that album is. Anyways, we'll get to that. But it was definitely, man. We're here. We're gonna just start it off. The boy Drake, he's back. He's officially back. He released when no playoff games for the NBA. Nah, perfect timing. Everybody was just waiting. Then the countdown hit, and we're here. Projects with an S drops because out of nowhere, Drake releases 3 albums in one night. What are your thoughts about that? I don't think I've ever seen that before.
um, how do I want to? It's not a unique foreign concept. Remember, last night I brought up Frank Ocean, for example.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped Endless and Blonde on the same night.
Drop.
We had
Mm-hmm.
Future and Hendrix. That was like a week apart, I think. So it's an
Yeah.
interesting conversation when you bring in the idea of artists having to leave their deals, because it was
Mm-hmm.
looking like Drake needed 3 projects to kind of get out of his deal. What I can appreciate though is that there's a level of quality he was looking for, and it wasn't meant to just be cookie cutter music, even though he wanted to get 3 things out, right? So I think right off the rip, it's definitely better quality wise than I would say like For All the Dogs, CLB.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one with 21?
Um.
We know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. God, I'm
The
terrible with
point
names.
being, there's an attention to detail that I feel Drake had this time. I think the rollout was spectacular. We'll get into more detail about that later. But good work. Yeah, you dropped 3 projects. I would say 2 of them are kind of a similar vibe, 1 is different, but more importantly, I remember last year we spoke about Playboi Carti, um, making his album in a way in which there's kinda songs there for everyone. Drake took that to the next level, and now there's an album for everyone. So,
Mhm.
bravo to him.
Yeah, that's one of the things I do appreciate when artists are very intentional about how they do things, and I think he did that because one of the things that we were talking about was we need to see this side of Drake. We need to see like it's been dubbed. We need to see rapper Drake. We need to see him literally get into his rapper bag. We didn't need all the bops. We didn't need, we didn't need Poppy Drake
Yeah.
because for some time there it was just that's all we were getting. And we were like, especially after the whole Kendrick and whatnot, this whole thing it just needed that. I mean, Nokia was a great album.
Baby girl.
Like that was great. That was a great record. But it left everybody still saying like, "Hey, you need to rap." And he did that in this album. But what I really like is that he pretty much gave us every aspect of the artist Drake. I do think he has the house music, I call it the strip club music.
Mhm,
You have late night driving around, and you
mhm,
need something to just vibe with, or something a little more international, and then you get rapper bag Drake.
uh-huh,
I think he knocked it out of the park in every aspect. Not saying the albums are tens out of tens, but I do think that he put out enough music that you can listen to any version of Drake that you want and you'll be completely satisfied.
mhm.
That's my view of what happened.
And a lot of people don't like those, Habibi and Maid of Honor albums. People aren't fucking with it at all.
And I don't get it. I mean, I understand that one is bigger or one is better than the other two. And it could be also that people's been waiting for that style of Drake more than Habibi and Maid of Honor. I'm not gonna hold you. Maid of Honor, I've been every time I get in the car, I put on Cheetah Print and I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. That shit
Ye
that I'm telling you, I've been zesty in the car. I was just like,
Yo.
hey, it's crazy. I'm man enough to admit it, everybody. Hey,
And that's what those guys are kind of afraid of, the feelings that, certain music can kinda invoke in them, right? I remember around 2016 when Uzi was first hitting the little shoulder shit.
hmm
That made a lot of niggas uncomfortable. Just a nigga moving his shoulders, right? I want to remind people that sexuality is determined by who you're attracted to, not how you have fun. If you're shaking your shoulders, if you're dancing, that doesn't
hey,
make you any less of a man, fellas. There's
hey,
some cultures that, you know what I'm saying? Dancing is their lifeblood. Moving your body is their lifeblood. So I don't know why there's such a negative stigma towards music that isn't bars. You want women shaking their ass to niggas rapping?
that ain't gonna get it done. That's not
You know
gonna
what I
get it done.
mean? Like my favorite song on Iceman is "Make Them Cry." If I'm with a chick, I'm not playing that.
Mm-mm.
So there's different strokes for different folks, and if for the people that played Pokemon, whenever you tried to use your bike indoors, what would Professor Oak say? There's a time and a place
Place.
for everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar.
So some of these songs, are vital to what we need. They're not for you, but they're for you. You got to see the bigger picture. Oh, look at this nigga. I already
Look at
know.
this. Look at
Drake,
this.
one of
Look
Drake's
at this.
top soldiers.
Look at
You know what
this.
I'm
Top
saying?
soldiers is insane.
Look at
Every
this
time he does his
scallywag.
taxes, he gets that W-2 from the OVO camp. He has to make sure all his ducks are in a row.
Nah, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling.
He threw that owl emoji instantly. You like, hey.
Nah, you heard Drake. You can't do that no more.
But Santo, I don't know if you want to get into like a more detailed kind of conversation of the albums. Which one do you want to kind of start with? And then before we get there, since Random's here, how did you feel about the albums, the rollout? What was your experience last night?
I mean, we listened to Iceman on Discord in the VC. It was me, Lonnie, and a couple other people. I like Iceman out of the 3 albums. I'm obviously very curious to actually ask you guys about that. I like Iceman out of the 3. Once it gets to, I literally wrote down notes. Basically, once it gets to plot twist until the end of the album, can't miss, in my opinion. I loved every single song, plot twist and down. I'm not going to hold you, though. I need to go in and other than Iceman, Iceman's the only one I've listened to twice. I want to go back in again. I'm curious to see which songs really kind of stand out from here. I think a lot of people, I thought Ran to Atlanta is going to get a lot of play. Obviously, you got Future, you got some of the Atlanta rappers in there.
I got a hot take on that song, man.
I might be with you.
I might be with you, Miles. I'm curious because I got words.
Yeah, but what's the one? For some reason, Too Hard. Was it Too Hard for the Radio? I love that song. I love that song. Like that's the song I feel like when we go out, that they're gonna be finding ways to play that, and then Make Them Remember felt like this is like you can tell how all this has affected Drake, man. You really can, and then Maid of Honor, I feel like it's just not for me. Am I the only person? It's just not for me.
I made that face to Kent's comment, not you.
Yeah, I got you.
I like Maid of Honor. I like both of them. Habib too.
There are things about it that I really like. Don't get me wrong. I have a few songs, but I was just like, which one was like, I know in the UK, I feel like which one on Maid of Honor is going to be played.
I like which one.
I like which one a lot.
I don't like Drake's part too much, but I like Central C's part a lot. I like Central C's part a lot, bro.
So if I could do a quick, my favorite song from Iceman is Too Hard for the Radio. My favorite song from Habidi is Fort Worth, and my favorite song from Maid of Honor is Which One. But you could definitely tell he put in a lot of work on this, right? He tried to appeal to a lot of people. Like, what's the one? The whole phase one? I just expect bitches to be, when they're out, just playing that bitch all over the place. All over the fucking place. So, but yeah, I liked it was different. It felt different. You got 3 different ways. He tried to reach back a little bit. Drake did. Obviously, you guys are the musical experts of our squad. But I liked what I did. I had some songs that I definitely was added to my Spotify that I know I'm going to be listening to for a while. But it felt like I left a little disappointed because I wanted, like, for lack of better terms, Lonnie kept saying this last night, I wanted a banger. And maybe Too Hard for the Radio is that banger. But you know what I mean? Like, I want that the minute it hit the shit, like when the first time I heard God's Plan, like something like that's just gonna run for a while. And maybe we need to let it marinate for a little bit to see what will eventually rise up from there. But I liked all 3 albums. He tried. I really like what he attempted to do here.
Look at this one too. Hey, look at my boy. Oh, he's faithful. Oh, what's up, Ty?
Hey man, say man.
Hey man, what's up?
Hey, listen. I seen the title. I don't know what's going on. I seen the title. I got one thing to say, and I'm through. I'm done with it. I'll be damned if a goddamn Canadian save hip hop. And that's on that. But I haven't even listened to it. I'm not even a music head.
You're gonna have a lot. You got 3 albums to go through, bro.
3 out? Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm good. It's like man who's not a music head, 3 albums. I don't think that's a good combination. I'm cool. I'm so cool, bro. I mean, I heard that.
Is it
I,
too
I
much?
be hearing, I be hearing
Is
mixed
it too
reviews. I
much
don't know.
content? Is this why we don't recommend One Piece as the first anime for people?
Man,
Hey man, come winter,
man.
that's not gonna be an excuse no more. It's tough.
True.
No, that's a fact. What do y'all think about it? I've been hearing mixed things.
Um, I'll kind of go first because I actually
Okay.
share your sentiment a little bit, Ty. It's unfortunate that it had to be Drake, but that West Coast nigga didn't know what he was doing. Unfortunately.
I got a
And,
high.
and,
Wait,
and,
which
and
one?
at least
You know
Kendrick
which one you
Lamar.
talking about, Ty?
Kendrick
Kids
Lamar.
Lamar. Oh
Yeah.
my.
At least kind of how I see it. When you're that upper echelon, that kind of elite, you're fighting for that spot for a reason, right? LeBron doesn't just want to. LeBron hasn't playing this good just to be considered the GOAT and it not mean anything, right? So I feel like last year we saw Kendrick kind of usurp, for lack of a better word, Drake from that kind of mainstream kind of spotlight, and music died. There was nothing new in the club. There was nothing crazy on the radio. And as a person who, like Random said, I'm a music head. I listen to a lot of underground music. It felt off-putting seeing underground music kind of be pushed into the forefront just because of the lack of a heavy hitter. There was no Oda, there's no Toriyama, there's no Masashi Kishimoto. There was nobody pretty much operating in that kind of realm, right? And it was meant to be Kendrick, and he kind of slayed the dragon and left. So we needed Drake to come back and kind of, provide us with mainstream music, something that can just be played in the background while you're cleaning the house, something that you can, dance with the shorties with at the hookah lounge, something you can kind of, you know what I'm saying, just vibe to. It just didn't exist. As it comes to Iceman, I agree with what Santa was. I mean, excuse me, I agree with what Random was saying. It's weird where I think an album is really good, but it's really good because of how good it is throughout, and there not being any singular extremely high points, right? He brought up views. Views had or excuse me, you brought up more life. More life had passion fruit. Views had like one dance and controller. Um Take Care had like Marvin's Room, Headlines, all of those songs. I don't think that song exists on Iceman. The future one could be an attempt at it. Leon, that's a lie, by the way. But I'm gonna finish. But
That's an absolute lie.
this is a lie. This is revisionist history.
Yes.
This reminds me of basketball talk right here. This is just not
agree.
true.
I can't tell you, Miles. I can't tell you how many times I pull up to Sports Center in the mid 2010s, and they were, especially after Kendrick won the Pulitzer, they were just finding different ways to play his music. Was it Untitled, Untitled?
Unmastered.
Yeah, they played a whole bunch of those songs on whether it was obviously going into breaks on sports things, going in and out of Sports Center. The day he won the Pulitzer, Sports Center, you would have thought Sports Center paid Kendrick every song played. So they were trying to get their money out of it with how much music of his they were playing. So
we look at Damn. We had like Humble. We had what was the song with Rihanna? That was massive. We had Love. Loyalty. With Rihanna.
I got two questions for y'all.
For sure.
Yeah, two questions. First question: what do you say about Brian? Because I've been seeing the memes; they're hilarious. And then my second question is: where do y'all rank? Where do y'all rank these albums? Like, if you had like a Drake album tier list, what tier would it be? Like, if you had like F to S.
Hey man, the Drake fans, I know I'm glazing. These are C tier albums, man. Yeah. They're just better than the other shit.
I have it more towards like a B minus. Personally,
that incredible.
Like I think it's better than Some Sexy Songs for You. Sure, that album might have had a bigger height because of Give Me a Hug or something like that trended for a little while. It's a bigger song, but if you're looking at just the total quality of the album, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think it's close because they're songs even before Plot Twist.
No,
I don't know about that. Even before Plot Twist, every song that I played, I liked something about it. there's some songs on some 63 I just skip automatically. Like I'm good. And I didn't really feel that way about Iceman in particular, if we're just focusing on Iceman.
What do
To
you say
keep it,
about Braun? I want to know the memes.
so I was gonna give you the memes, and I was gonna give you like the accurate comparison of what this Drake kind of album drop is. This is LeBron in the playoffs just now. This is the best that old wash Drake can provide, and that's cool. As far as the memes, one of the bars was something like he was like, I should have knew I would have saw you dancing on stage. You kind of made your wins hopping from team to team anyway. Some shit like that.
Oh,
That you're not real. I'm a real one. It's in my DNA. It's not in yours type thing.
I
It's
would have
yeah.
invoked KD after that though. He said me and KD got too much cheese and
Yeah,
started. I was like, all right, KD's not the
It
guy I
was
would have
crazy.
said.
yeah. He
oh
threw a
my,
bar. He threw a bar towards like DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
dang!
Pretty much.
All because all the
Every
oh yeah,
Oh,
because when
DJ
the Kendrick
Khaled
thing
took
was
a
happening.
massive strike.
Oh, so
Well,
basically,
to
when
be
the Kendrick
fair,
is this all because when the Kendrick Lamar beef was happening, they like kind of took sides or something like that?
hell yeah.
yeah. I
Mm.
mean,
Now
to be fair,
now
DJ Khaled was
LeBron.
trying to get songs from him
Well, yeah,
while
but
everything was
DJ
going on.
when it was happening on DJ Khaled at Radio Silence for a nigga like DeMar, because like DeMar and Westbrook popped out to the like They Not Like Us tour or whatever in Cali. That's fine. They're from California. LeBron, you from Ohio, bro. What? Why are you out here? What? Like, it's so messy seeing grown men know they have drama behind closed doors and seeing
Yeah.
this small moment kind of bring it to light. You know what I mean? Because I know this was not why they fell apart. Music. I know it's not. These are grown men with an actual relationship. It's something else, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably had like something going on. So he said, you know, let me go to a Kendrick concert or something.
it's gonna make him tight. Yeah, like and it
Especially
which
worked.
is which is hella sassy. That well, it's well, you know, my fault. Let me not look. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it's sassy that he thought the idea, and it's sassy on Drake that it worked. I ain't gonna lie, but hey man,
I mean,
especially after
I,
Kendrick
I,
made a
I
special to call bro a pedophile.
that's that. I think that was the biggest thing. Like, hey, like we're close, we're cool. You know, we hang out, whatnot, and I mean, from what it looks like Drake considered that guy like I don't even want to say friends, but they were close. And to hear you go hang out with somebody that's calling me these things, like
oh yeah, no,
I
that's
might,
real. That's
I
real.
might, I might take it away. You know?
No. You know what? That is real. That's real because those are crazy allegations. Uh, no, that's real.
He had a crazy Rick Ross
Hey man.
bar where
Oh, my,
he was like I was aiding Ross before Aiden I was aiding Ross with streams before Aiden Ross was making streams, and I was like, damn.
What did he say?
I
What did
hit
he say
pause. I
towards
was like,
Tyga?
oh my god.
What did he say towards Tyga?
Forgot the
I always
Tyga
forget
bar.
the bar before, and he's like, "Oh, Rack City. Oh, we remember that." I said, "Oh no!" Like Tyga caught a stray too, just chilling. And I was like, "Fuck, I kind of like Rack City. I guess I can't." It was. I
It was
really
a
liked a lot
moment.
of what was given, bro. I really liked a lot what was given. It's just like I'm surprised he couldn't find a way to craft a banger. But maybe, like Miles, like you said, he's just he's old in the tooth, man. He's out the game, or it's getting closer to him being out the game.
What I can say at least that I really appreciate, I love when niggas get slighted or get hurt or get mad. Because it kind of brings them back to like what made them like the art originally, right? It makes them more vulnerable. I feel like for a long time we kind of had Drake just making bullshit. Like all club music. We're going all in on the club. We're going all in on pop. This shit doesn't matter to me. I'm just doing the money glitch. What I can say from these projects that hasn't happened since like 2018, he was being extremely introspective on these songs. Like
Yes.
I was getting, I was getting like, I was able to learn how, and this is like some parasocial crazy shit. And I'm not that invested to the point where like it's me caring about Drake, but it's me seeing that he actually cares about the art that moves me. and learning a lot about like his kind of stages in life he's in right now. There was one song he was talking about like nigga, I'm about to be 40. My age is not stopping. I'm gonna die soon. Like, it's way better than me just hearing, let that coochie breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. For 50 tracks. You know what I'm saying? Across the greater part of 8 years. So shout out Drizzy, man.
Or real quick, fun fact. Which one has already over here's the approximate number of streams right now. 197,629,475 on Spotify alone. Maybe which one is the banger for the summer?
You know what I call songs like that? And this is a common term I've dubbed. Or me and my homie dubbed it actually. That's called football music. Where it's some shit where you would throw on in a football locker room. There's a sort of je ne sais quoi to where if you make a football song and to provide more examples, yeah, Glow, that's a football song. Saba Ranks by ASAP Ferg.
Hey.
These are football songs. Which one might be that football song? The Future song.
I agree with the Future song.
I feel like that was like the attempt at gold there. And I think Future did a marvelous job. Listen, yeah, everybody who knows me, they know me. I'm a part of the O, man. Big Opium. That Molly Santana verse was not that good, y'all.
Trash. It was trash.
I was not.
It was trash.
I was definitely not moved.
That verse was getting gassed, bro.
Yeah.
See, I haven't focused on. I wanted to listen to the albums before I got any kind of outside, any kind of outside opinion. I wanted to be able to form one for myself. And I guess for both of you, real quick, I think the beat selection on this was pretty good on Iceman. I can't tell you how many times I wrote down fire beat as a but mind you, that's just me thinking. How many the beat switch ups I enjoyed, but for real, how do you think his beat selection was or the production was on Iceman?
I'll say this. I think so. I have ADHD, and this is me. And this was one of my critiques of J. Cole's album. Even though the beats were really good, all of them sounded identical. I think this album here, it gives a listening experience where it's something new through every track. And I enjoy that. Now, the quality of it is really good. I played this in my car today, and it goes. Like,
yeah,
like for me, like my favorite run of like you random. You said your favorite run of the album. So for me, when it gets to Whisper My Name, Janice, STFU, Ran to Atlanta, and then it hits Shebang.
Shebang is another one.
Shebang is a smash.
I do not like that song.
Really?
That's crazy.
I'm surprised.
That's a vibe.
I thought because when I listened, I was like, "Oh, Miles would like this song." I literally wrote in my notes like Miles will probably like this song. Wow,
that's so me. For me, that's my one. When I hit Shebang to Make Them Pay, and then Burning Bridges, I'm I might hit a little skip, but that's just me. But that run, oh, I'm vibing the entire way. I like the production of these albums. Like Maid of Honor for me, that's pool party. Literally, you just hit play at a pool party and it goes. You don't even need to worry about anything. Maybe what's the one with the goose? Whatnot? We could just
Goose in the Juice. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
song.
yeah. We could. That's when we turn the album off and we put something else on. But other than that, man, the production of this, and then you have Habibti?
Habidi.
Habidi. That's just a vibe. That's just when you want to just be mellowed out. You just want to sit down, chill, relax, and whatnot. You just have this playing. It's the production of these albums are really good. That's my opinion.
So that's what I did today, Santo. When I strolled out, running a few errands, I played Habidi in the car, and I was like, "Ooh!" Once Classic comes on, I was like, "Ooh,
Oh,
oh!" I leaned all the way back in the car, like I was having a good time.
that's a 10 o'clock drive, street lights playing. You're just trying to get home, and you just relax. Like that's
Mhm.
what that album is for. So I
I
mean,
wish.
I think all these albums are like really good. Now, do I think they're on the upper epsilon of, I butchered that word, by the way, don't hold me to that. But the upper ranks of a Drake album? No. But they're all solid. They're good. They're not peak. They're not phenomenal, fantastic. But here's the thing. The state of hip hop has been really low. So something like this, I hope it gives a battery in other artists' back to step their game up, because we were hoping something with J. Cole's album would do something, would have that level of influence so people go back into their rap bag.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, it didn't happen. With Kendrick as well. You slayed, like Miles said, you slayed the dragon, you're on top. What did you do for it? Those little shoulders did nothing for hip hop.
Little
Literally.
shoulders is crazy. We talk about his stature.
I mean, I mean, Drake called him a little boy in the album again. I mean, just
it
saying.
is insane, Miles. After you mentioned it, I went back. I was just on Spotify, and I'm like, he really didn't do anything after this.
No, nothing. He won.
Wow.
He did the Super Bowl, won Grammys.
He did a Super Bowl. He did like 2 features for Playboy Cardi.
Mhm.
That was it.
Oh, Baby Keem. He did a
Oh, he did the 1 feature for Keem. Yeah,
he did one
that's
feature
pretty
with
much
Keem.
it.
And that album didn't move either.
What, the Keem shit?
The Keem album, no. I'm
See,
good.
you sold me on the Keem album. What's the Birds and the Bees? Those
Birds
2
and the Bees.
songs after
Yeah,
the
he
intro?
really liked the Keem album at first. I told y'all from the get go that shit wasn't all that.
I liked Casino
Yeah,
and Birds and the Bees. Other than
Those
that, I'm
2.
good. I'm
Those
good.
2 are those are the only 2 songs I
The
listened
only
from
2.
that album.
Keem could have kept.
You
that
sold
shit.
me on that, Miles, because I was out on Birds and Bees, and then I saw the
Bees?
video and I went back and I said, "All right,
Oh yeah.
yeah." And I was like, "All right, Miles cooking up
That
something.
song's
Let me
good as
stop hating."
fuck. Shout out Drake. I agree with everything that was kind of said. And one thing I wanted to bring up, we hated on Drake for all of the things that people secretly kind of like. One thing I want to comment on is the versatility, where y'all kind of spoke about the production. It makes albums really easy to make and really fun when you can hop in a bunch of different pockets. And I think because Drake was so good at hopping into those pockets, people decided to hate on him.
Mhm.
Like, I got a song with Popcorn on this album. Like, on my
Bro.
West Indian folk stand up, I was not expecting that. And he didn't sound out of place. Princess, he was channeling his 2002 grunge
I was gonna
era.
ask y'all about that. I was not ready for that.
So random. A lot of people don't like that song. I completely understand.
Yeah,
I like that song. It's different.
it's
I like when
different.
artists are different.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't like the song, but I like the attempt, because how many people would take it? If it was bad, I would hate it. But it's not bad. It's just like I have never heard this kind of song before from a rapper. So I'm just like, let me ease into it. Let me see what's going on. And it's grown on me.
Even though in like, I thought this was a nice touch, right? And you could say it might be artificial. When the guitar or whatever starts at the beginning, you hear him stopping and tuning it and then playing it again and stopping.
I love
that
shit
was
like
a
that.
really good touch to like the artistry of it, to where you're not just picking this shit up. Even if you know how to play it, you're not just picking it up and going. It felt like, yeah, even though I'm not expecting a whole rock album from Drake, it felt like him trying to make an authentic attempt at it.
Mhm.
And I appreciate shit like that. Whether it's like the best song I ever heard or if it's kind of ass. I thought it was pretty good. But then outside of that, bro, he was paying like homage to the 80s and 70s. I was riding around today in my car. Stuck was playing all day.
Really?
Listen,
Stuck?
Stuck goes. I remember bro. I even messaged you. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry to message you so late, but I'm like legit happy. Like I literally messaged Miles. I'm like, dude, I'm like happy. And in the Discord, I'm going crazy because first of all, like you guys know, I'm Caribbean. So when I saw Popcorn, I was like, oh, I
I
was like,
put in my
like,
notes.
bro,
Gotta talk to Santo when I heard it. Let me talk
I
to Santo.
I was like, oh my god. And Sauce was in there. I was like, who's that? I was like, bro, that's a Jamaican legend, like an icon. Like to have this is like mute, like this is people like I grew up with. So that got me. And then
The only thing that would have been more surprising, Santo, is if he would have had Vibes Cartel on there.
Bro,
I wonder.
I would have lost my shit.
Santo, I wonder how much that song's going to get a play in Africa. Because I felt it's very Afrobeaty too when I listened to it. So I said it to my cousin. They were asleep they were at work. So I said it to him. I was like, let me know what you think because we need to have conversations.
Yeah.
So
like that's the thing with Caribbean culture, like Afro beats, calypso, soca, reggae, compa, like all of that, like he hit it with that one. I mean, when his voice came out, I was like, oh shit, he has a Caribbean banger. Like it's gonna go over there. I know that for a fact.
You think so?
But
Okay.
for Stuck, I remember I'm like, man, why does this sound like Bobby Brown, like New Edition? I was like, oh shit. I was excited, bro. I was excited. I love shit like this.
Hey, they said he don't know the culture like that. Hey, that song felt very black to me.
I'm gonna call Cap.
It did not seem like a gimmick.
Miles, I'm gonna call Cap on that. I think he addressed kind of different parts of the culture. Was it Cheetah Print? They're gonna be playing that at house parties for a little while.
I'm
niggas hanging onto the walls, Miles.
If there is I told y'all this in the group chat. If there is a smash that's coming, it's Cheetah Print.
You
listen, that's the take. That listen, that is going to trend.
It is, but at what cost?
Exactly.
Like, Santo, I'm not gonna lie to me. I'm not sentimental on most things, right? Like I usually don't care. That shit is so disrespectful to me, dog.
That song chorus itself, Miles, is insane.
That shit is disrespectful as fuck, bro. But and it's like on one hand, the song got cleared, right? So the estate or whoever has the governance over that song, they're fine with it. So it's like, why the fuck does Miles? Who the fuck are you to care more than the family? I mean, bro, that shit is just it puts a bad taste in my mouth, right? It's like if somebody made some disrespectful shit about like, you know, an anime that we all like, it would strike the community weird. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't think it's necessarily bad. I know the hoes. Hey,
listen,
if I'm around the hoes and they on it, everything I just said won't matter. I'm gonna be enjoying myself. But I do like to preserve the respect towards the ones that came before us, though. I do.
I will say this real quick. I feel bad for Giveon because I think he's rolling out his album and he rolled it out last night. Should have just waited, my guy. Because he started dropping singles, and I was like, damn, I listen to this shit tomorrow. Let me listen to the 3 albums I got tonight. But so I do have a few questions. So if you can, when we get to the question portion, I want to ask you about a few songs. But are we still on Iceman? Or are we moving on because we got a lot more content to move on?
Ask away, man.
All right then. National Treasure.
Okay.
That's the one when I heard it, I played it twice and I was like, this is the Drake I grew up on. This is the one. Like he just said, "Fuck it, man. Let me show you." Because I'm curious to see how we feel about these 3 albums. Maybe even by the end of the summer or even the fall. How this. I think at this point people are taking sides. Like no matter what, even me living in California, my boys are like, "Fuck that dude. Fuck him. Nothing he can do." But when I was driving around today and I saw one of my boys, I said, I know that ain't National Treasure playing in your car right now, my guy. Because you team Kendrick. And he's like, I ain't gonna hate. There's some songs in there I really like. Well, whatever you think about I guess where people are standing on this, I feel like a lot of people, maybe one day I could have that conversation, Miles, that you had where like he slayed the dragon and did nothing with it. I'm scared to have that conversation with my boys right now, but I think after this, now that I'm hearing them kind of play some songs, especially because I'm not stepping out tonight, but tomorrow night I might step out with my boys and I'll be like, if I hear a lot of Drake songs in the car, I'm saying something because a lot of y'all was nasty about Drake. Yeah. Nasty. I wish we had J-Rub up here because he's what you guys think the Drake fan that I am. That's who he actually is. And Miles,
he's a super fan.
Real life. He's a super fan. So I wish he was here, but. National Treasure, B's on the table because of course we had to get a little 21 Savage in there. It's impossible for Drake to make a song in 21.
I made a comment in the Discord and I said, 27. 21 Savage is the worst nigga at being. I mean, he's the best nigga at being ass. Because I don't think he's good. I think he's grown from where he came, where he's come. Absolutely. I think he peaked in 2018 with I Am I Was. And now I kind of just think he's just, hey, I've made myself like a relatively known household name. I could just hop on these tracks and niggas are gonna fuck with it. I can just say 21. I don't think that nigga's that good.
He's not.
Bees on the table. Bees on the table.
I was like, this motherfucker.
Hey, it's simple, but it works.
I treat 21 like I treat Ty Dolla $ign. If I hear a Ty Dolla $ign song, I'm good. But if I hear Ty Dolla $ign on the feature, let me go ahead and check it out.
I'll say this, and I'm gonna say this, and like I'm okay. I'm okay being hated on. I've grown being on BSS. I've grown that if the comments want to flame me, they can. I don't care. 21 Savage and Sexy Red are the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either.
They're not amazing rappers. Everything's basic, but they have a little bit of swag that just works.
Sexy Red's worse though.
Sexy Red trash, but hey, that Cheetah Print song goes, bro.
The Cheetah Print one is alright. The other one,
trash.
Neither her nor there. That shit's ass. That shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't need to rap. He doesn't need to do anything. He just has a small hook that is just one line, but because of his voice, he has like this level of confidence. 21 don't be sliding nowhere, bro. No, nowhere. Nah.
I'm not gonna lie. Real quick,
let me listen
let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish, Santo. 21 Savage is just the more famous Young Nudie, man. They have a similar level of proficiency at rapping, but Young Nudie is criminally hated for it, and 21 is heralded. I don't get it.
It's all right. Some people just have. You know what? I think it was Charles Oakley that said it. There's a difference between cornflakes and frosted flakes. They're both flakes, but one of them just has a little bit of extra on it. It's just that. So one of them just has a little bit of swag, a little bit of aura, and it just goes. So B's on the table. That's all you need.
21 better tuck his chain, because when my nigga Young Nudie drop fully loaded nachos with a side of Sprite, listen, man, that shit gonna be better than whatever he dropped.
I'm not gonna hold you. There's what's the song where Quavo is doing the ad libs?
That's one of the earlier ones.
That song made me miss Takeoff so bad.
What, hearing Quavo made you miss Takeoff?
That song, that beat, I was like, a Takeoff feature on that would go so crazy, bro.
Rest in peace, man.
Man, the whole time, every time I listen to that song, I'd just be like, and a Takeoff verse right here would just go. It would just go. Man, rest in peace. But yeah, so you guys give it a so C plus? C plus, really?
Yeah, because I'm glad we spun the block to that because I wanted to actually break it down. For me, it'll be like, let's say our S tier, right? For me, this is me. For me and S, I would have Take Care. I would have Nothing Was the Same. That's the end of it for me.
Really? No
Those
Marvin?
You don't think Views belongs in there?
Marvin's Room is on Take Care.
No, I was saying views.
No,
my fault.
Views is not as good as those two. No.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
No.
I'm not mad at it.
So that would be my S. My A would be Views, More Life. If you're reading this, if you're reading this, it's too late.
Scorpion.
I don't think Scorpion's as good as people say it is.
I think Scorpion's pretty good.
If you're reading this, it's too late, and then Thank Me Later. It'll be those four.
His debut. Okay.
That would be. So no, not which one had the Resistance so far. I mean, the Resistance. Show Me a Good Time.
Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later.
Oh yeah. So Thank Me Later. That was A. B would be Scorpion. What's the one? So Far Gone. Shit.
I think Iceman belongs here.
Oh, more Life, and then Iceman and all of that.
Yeah,
stuff.
That's where I
that's where I'm
and
at.
then
Like lower,
and then after all of that is Her Loss, For All the Dogs. All that shit is filler to me. CLB,
Some Sexy Songs for You,
Dark Lane demo tapes. All of that shit's ass. But yeah, that's just how I see it.
So so we have it at B, right?
No, C.
Oh, that was C. Okay.
I said Nothing Was the Same was an A, Mr. Loki. Listening, 2 ears.
Escobar.
I mean S. I said it was an S. Oh, Loki.
Escobar. Nobody told you to listen to the songs, bro.
Drake shit so bad. I had to go listen to GNX 5 times to clear my ears. Bro was missing an album. Nigga, it was an S. You gonna get me tight. I'm not missing an album. And then
I mean, I can check right now. I'm on Spotify. If you
Tito,
want.
you tripping. Cause that GNX shit, that shit is in the same tier for Kendrick as the Iceman album is for Drake. It's just our mainstream goats are just washed. Like, it is what it is. I don't think you can replicate the hunger you had when you're first emerging onto a scene 20 years later. I think it's natural, but I think the quality that they're putting out compared to everyone else is still greater. Like, it's still way better than everybody else. I'm just talking about relative to themselves where I have those albums ranked. Like,
my hair looking crazy.
Her Loss or For All the Dogs, or those albums aren't good, but they're better than every other nigga's projects, though. Even still, they're better than Lil Baby's last 2 projects. They're better than. Oh, I don't know about Gunna.
I'm sorry.
They're better than a couple of Gunna's more recent ones. They're like, they just are.
I mean, remember, Miles, where Drake, the conversation that they have. Sure, people will talk down to For All the Dogs, but pull up your, for lack of a better term, pull up your favorite rapper that's not one of the big ones. It's better because you hold Drake to a higher standard than you do a Lil Baby. You hold Drake to a higher standard.
Exactly. Right. So even when I say like this Drake album is trash, I'm not saying it's trash in the totality of the music scale. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this shit is trash relative to the Drake I knew. This shit is trash relative to the Kendrick I knew, and so on and so forth. I like to rate niggas against themselves because I'm gonna be honest. When you rate niggas against other niggas, a lot of the times the shit is not comparable. Playboy Cardi, my nigga. Everybody knows I love Playboy Cardi. I'm not fucking comparing Playboy Cardi to no fucking Drake. I'm not. I'm not comparing Lil Uzi Vert to fucking Kanye West. There's levels to this shit that has to be acknowledged, and not everybody's making music with the same goal or like the same ending point in mind. You can tell J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake, they were looking to be the best at that shit, and it shows in their craft. These other niggas aren't looking to be the best at this shit, and that's fine.
Yeah, I remember when I asked you guys about Lil Baby after he hit that one song that went super viral that wasn't a World Cup with Central C, and I was like, "Is he just done?" And then you and J-Rob looked at me and said, "Yeah, man. Sometimes when you hit that mega song, you just
can't get back. You just can't get back to it because there's that's the pinnacle."
And that really bummed me out because at that point, because I was late to Lil Baby, so I was like, "Let me lock in." I think I heard Yes Indeed. I said, "Oh, word." Let me go dive in after that. And
that's early. That's early, Lil Baby.
Yeah, but then it's one of those where I'm at least for me, Miles, I'm always late. So that's why when we get in these conversations where we're talking about like albums early, like albums now, I'm always late. But that's why I sat there. I was like, thank God that we were able to get 3 albums. I am a little I'll say this for me before we move on to the album. I wish we had because I like singing Drake more than most niggas. I wish we had one album from singer Drake where I was like, this is it. This is it for me. And I feel like we didn't have that. That's no problem. And nothing wrong with rapper Drake, what we got. But I didn't get that one. But my problem is I'm looking for, I think when I walked in here and I turned it down, I was looking for that passion fruit. I was looking for that Marvin's Room. I was looking for that The Real Her, which is, by the way, I think one of Drake's most underrated songs with Andre 3000 from Take Care, from Take Care. So I was looking for that, and then when I didn't get that, it bummed me out. But also, like I said earlier, when you look at all these songs, there's only a few, even in all 3. I think maybe I had. Let me look. I had 5 skips in total in all 3 albums. 5 skips, and none of them were on Iceman.
I don't know about 5 skips. I had a little bit more than that.
I got a little bit more than that. But I mean, you don't think which one is the passion fruit for this?
No.
Nah. Passion fruit.
I don't even think which one is for us.
No, because I'm gonna be honest. I think passion fruit is like Drake's 3rd biggest song ever. Let me actually, I can actually pull that up. I have the
think about maybe passion fruit or you tell me you got like Mellow Drake from which one? Like Mellow Drake from Passion Fruit or from Marvin's Room, like that kind of Drake from which one? I thought which one wasn't made for us. When I say us, I mean the American audience. This was made for the international community.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm misunderstanding, it could just be me, that you have Mellow Drake as passion fruit.
Yeah, passion fruit is a kind of chill song, no?
Yeah, it's a chill song though. Like where I got the blunt going and I'm chilling and I got passion fruit playing when Miles, because when I'm running through a 12-hour Total War campaign and I got passion fruit and all that playing in the background because that's what I need to keep me. We're just vibing out.
I'm sorry, I'm watching Gabe backstage and it's just
he's having himself a good time.
Oh yeah, this fake ass nigga. This nigga thinks he's a part of my collective. You're not an opium, brother. You're not. You can throw up YVL as much as you want. I can't stop you. I can't stop you from throwing up YVL. But you're not 5, bro. You're not.
Should we pull him up? Should we pull him up?
Nah, pull them all up, man.
Let's see what the people got to say.
And then Santo, just like to give you an idea, passion fruit is, I was right on the money. Is Drake's 3rd biggest biggest song.
What's good?
You're not YVL, gang.
Oh,
all right, bro. All right.
Hold on. Is that what Kent actually looked like? What's good, Kent?
You've
I
never
never
seen
seen your
Kent
face
face
before.
before?
Wait, we just got a
Now,
Kent face
Kent,
reveal.
I'm excited
Let's
for you.
go. With
Kent,
the
I'm
OG
excited for you.
Spurs hat.
I'm excited for you, Kent. One, because I think your Spurs are gonna. Well, first of all, I need you to bend your brim a little bit. That shit is a little bit. I need
No,
that.
I had to re-straighten it out because my kids love wearing my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what greatness looks like and feels like. So I had to re-straighten it. But I'm gonna rebend it. You feel what I'm saying? But
Here this nigga
yeah,
go.
nah, because I had to come up here and I had to change the shift of the conversation because y'all sitting
Yeah, I
up here worried
saw.
about this. Y'all worried about this Canadian man. I got a Frenchman that's getting ready to take over the league, and I don't know
Oh
if y'all
my
know it or not.
god,
Talk
bro.
that
Listen,
talk.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know if y'all know it or not, but Drake will never be in the conversations for greatest rapper of all time. I
Why
got a
not?
guy that's 7'5". Hold on, excuse me, my good sir. I got a guy that's 7'5" that after this year he will be firmly in talks as one of the greatest of all time. And
After
so
this
yeah,
year?
This year?
y'all, yes, this after this year,
So
If
Drake.
he
after
would,
this,
I don't know
after
So
about
this
hold
that.
on.
year,
I don't have it after this
So
year.
what's happening?
Drake in year 18 don't got no convo, but one be in
So
year 3.
Drake in year 18 is comparable right now to like a Kyle Lowry in year 18. I
Oh
don't care
my
nothing
God!
about that.
Stop! Oh,
Damn.
I don't
oh
care nothing about that right now.
Hey,
I really don't.
y'all have a good rest of
Mind
the
you,
I
stream,
really
Kyle
don't.
man.
Lowry.
Kyle
And the
Lowry
This
thing
is
is
I'm
get out
and
the
the
Kyle,
thing
mud.
and the
Kyle
thing I'm
yeah,
trying
bro.
to
We good on that.
and the thing I'm trying to figure out with y'all, right, is this is the crazy part. If Drake would be comparable to anything, right? Drake to me, if in terms of NBA conversations, is comparable almost to like a Kawhi Leonard, Paul George type of conversation. Yes, you can say that Drake was running the game. Yes, you can say Drake got all these hits and all this other stuff. But let me remind you all who for some reason want to sympathize with this man, all because you like him, all because you love his music and everything else. I'm at an age, number one, I've never hit it and I don't care. I'm 35. So I was around when Drake had his quote unquote first real serious beef or whatnot. This is not his first time where he's technically got quote unquote bodied. The problem is this is the
Who
first Pusha T bodied him. Pusha T bodied him.
he bodied them with
Pusha
lyrics,
that
or
wasn't that
he
wasn't his.
bodied them? Hold on. He bodied them with lyrics, or he bodied them with controversy.
with both. With both. Because I can ask several people what was the song? What was the comeback song from Drake aimed directly at Pusha T that you can go to that you would say had him made a viable comeback to where you wouldn't say that he lost that beef?
There was nothing that he could have possibly said that could have erased the fact that Pusha T revealed that he had a secret son that he did not want the world to know. That's why
And
he
Well,
won
hold
Miles
that
on, hold
beef.
on, hold on.
and Miles respectful.
That's why he won that
Wait.
beef.
There's an in between though because it was actually
Not
on
no.
Daytona.
There's
It was
not no
on
in between.
Daytona where he originally dropped the first track, Infrared, where Drake responded with W. That's where we get story divided on. And people at the time were saying W was better than Infrared.
So I'm not understanding where the middle point is. Like what's like why was that important to what I just said?
Because it's for context that he didn't just get bodied the entire beef. If
Yeah,
we're
no,
even
he didn't. He
considering
didn't. Yeah, he didn't
this
get bodied
the
at
first
all.
serious
He didn't.
beef,
No, he didn't
I
get
don't even
bodied at
consider
all.
this the first serious beef.
He didn't get bodied at all. Pusha T only won that because he brought controversy to the table. The same reason why Kendrick won. That he brought
Well,
controversy to the
see,
table.
and this is why
Kendrick brought something to the table that we can't even prove is true, and that's why he won. We don't even know if that's true. He just niggas can say anything and get the credit for winning. He quite literally said anything.
Yeah, I'm
and
not gonna
see
lie, bro. At least Adonis was real and Push's situation.
well yeah, and see this is why like particularly and this is why I'm saying like even in his first one, people okay, if you want to deep dive into it, people will say much like Miles and I'm not sure the other guy. Just respectfully, because I can't see his name on the screen. It's like people will say that he didn't get bodied, but the consensus of what we like to do is we love to go like majority, we love to go popularity because that's what we love to do with like Drake. if nothing else, that is Drake's biggest claim to fame. I have the numbers. I have the numbers. I have the numbers. Anytime, and Miles, I'm not specifically talking about you. I'm talking about a consensus of people, whether it be online, whether it be people that talk about Drake, whether you hear people who love Drake, whether you hear people that say that they are fans of Drake. The first things they do is they go, what I'm not necessarily in the same vein, but the first thing they do is they go the Taylor Swift route. They say, well, look at the records. Look at the numbers. Look at the number ones. We got this most streams. We have these many streams. People do the end of the year wrap ups. This person's number one on Spotify. This, that, and third. Drake is I hate to say numbers merchant, but you can almost pin him into that category because that's what his fans love to pinpoint and point to. I just think, and I have nothing else to say on the topic matter. I just simply say, I think Drake is the product of, he is the popular person that people see have been put in a very unfamiliar situation, and people have been waiting for him to come back and come and say something because the person who put him in this unfamiliar situation is a person that a lot of people either claim don't like or they didn't feel like was on his level. And I think that's how a lot of Drake fans boiled it down to with Kendrick Lamar. And Miles, I see the face, but I'm not specifically talking about you. I'm talking about the mainstream, mainstay, uh, the academics of the world that they did not look at a Kendrick Lamar because of his I guess his lack of body of work, the lack of club hits, his lack of number ones. They did not look at Kendrick like Kendrick was somebody worthy enough to, in your own words, quote unquote, slay the dragon. They did not think they did not think Kendrick was somebody that should have been doing that. And because it happened to be him,
the
they
whole
didn't think
the whole narrative around that beef was, hey, don't poke at
Don't
Kendrick because
engage with
he's the
Kendrick because you
guy.
can't win.
Yeah, I
but
think
that was the
especially with the name you,
Kendrick fans, not the Drake
No, it
fans.
wasn't.
I
No,
especially
it
want to push
Well,
back.
wasn't.
we just
Hold on,
we
hold on.
just we're,
That was
we're
to
just watching.
That
everybody.
was
We're just
everybody was saying that.
no. It was just
I
it's
especially want to push back on the name you said because Ack was like one of the biggest people like in this beef before it started, saying that this is going to be one of the greatest MCs and rappers versus one of the biggest artists in the game. That was the whole main card or the title to this beef or the story or the tail of the tape. That was the tail of the tape going into this.
The billing was literally it was basically the best MC versus the pop star. That's how a lot of niggas viewed it. You're talking about like Drake fans and stuff like that. We literally had 21 Savage go on record and say there was no way that Drake could have beat a nigga like Kendrick because he sees Kendrick as a rappity rap nigga. He was like, yeah, I rap, Meek Mill rap, Drake rap, we rap for sure. And I would say Drake is even better than them. But when you're talking about a nigga like Kendrick, it's not, there's not a game to be played. He's a rapper.
And
I don't know where this revisionist history is coming from, where we're now acting like this wasn't the
I'm not,
conversation.
but see, that's the thing. I'm not changing because it wasn't like it was so long ago. It's not being revisionist. As we're speaking, I'm remembering like certain platforms, certain people, certain
Everybody
interviews
said
of
there's no way Drake can win.
Yeah,
Everybody said that.
yeah.
That's not the people. But see, that's the thing, though. It's like we can say that, but it's like I'm number one. I have no reason to come up here and lie. Y'all know that. I'm firm in my stance of Yu Yu Hakusho being top five, right?
We're not saying you're lying.
But I'm clearly remembering as we're talking now. I'm visually going through the multitude of people who were like, there is no reason why Kendrick should have been the person to do this because who is he to even think that this was possible? Like I'm remembering these things as we're talking now. So, but I get it though.
No, that's fine. It might just be your algorithm or whatnot. But literally, from somebody that is in the Drake camp, this was the conversation. We bodying Cole. We
Yo, he
literally
tried.
boxed Cole,
Yeah,
and
that's what I was about to say.
and this is why, because Cole only has one lane. He can rap his ass off, but he can't go poppy. He can't go funny. He can't do this. The one person that we have to be afraid of is Kendrick, because Pulitzer Prize over there, he can go in every avenue. He can give you a pop hit. He can go funny. He can go zesty. He can go whatever. And that's the guy that we knew, like, hey, we might have a problem with this. And that's what ended up happening. But I don't think people were saying like, hey, like, who is Kendrick to even
No, there
dare to.
were. Like one of the most infamous clips is a clip of Rory and Maul talking about it. People said
Rory
it,
Oh,
and
but
Rory
when
and
he,
Maul, they're
but
in
when
on
he
this
said
regular
Maul-
basis.
when he said act, that's why I pushed back on act, because I watched it
Rory
during that
and
time.
Maul are
They're the same.
professional. They're professional daycare makers. They like to use
No.
their mouth to create a daycare environment within their body.
For sure.
We're taking
I'm
Rory
just-
and Maul
I
serious.
agree people said that. I
Kent,
agree
that
people
was a
said that, but
crazy description.
the source
but
material
it
was off.
works.
The source
laughing because he
material was off.
understood. He understood.
No, I'm laughing because it's just funny. Like, I mean, yeah, I understand as well, but I'm laughing because it's just funny initially. Like, it just was.
Them niggas are biased as fuck.
Yes.
I mean,
The entire time.
but everybody can be. But I mean, I think that, listen, I don't particularly care. I just know it's a 7'5" guy that's playing right now. And if you look, we are doubling up the Timberwolves as we speak.
This
So, yeah,
season
of
is
course, I
over,
gotta.
bro.
And that
Yeah,
nigga's
We
not-
are
of
moving on to
course.
And that nigga's
OKC
not top 10 all time if he won a
and
chip
gave
this
J-Dub
year.
out, right?
He's about to be top 50 all time if he win the ring this year.
Top 50?
I don't know why you're putting
All
him in these categories
time.
right now. He could get
Oh,
hurt
okay.
and never play again.
Drake top 10
And
though.
it-
Could you just
And
wait a
then-
little bit?
Wait a
How
little
long
bit
has he
for
done?
what? Nobody wanted to wait when it was LeBron. Nobody wanted to wait when it was Luca. SGA has had
Nigga, Luka is
SGA
not in
has
top 50 conversations right now.
SGA just say go talk to other people about whether or not Luca's in the top 50 right now in conversations, and I guarantee you
All
they'll prove
time.
that wrong real quick. Yes,
Yeah,
all time.
yeah.
Yes, all
Luka-
time. Yes. Go
Niggas
ask
say
him.
Luka top 50 for sure.
Let's relax on
Thank
Luka.
you.
Luka,
Thank you.
Luka one of them ones.
Oh,
Let's relax.
Okay, see.
What?
Thank you. What's up, Gabe?
He's
And
got.
Shea one of them ones too. I don't know why.
I'll give you Shea, but Luka.
Why
Oh,
you
What
giving him
makes
shit, not
Why-
Luka?
why not?
what makes Shea top 50, not Luca? The championship?
He got a ring and MVP.
yeah,
That's what
a
it
ring,
is.
and he might be back-to-back MVP. I'm waiting for the back-to-back MVP.
Put Luca on OKC. They do the exact same shit.
That's not
I'll
even
give- I'll
that's
also
not
give
even
you
that's
that.
not even the
I'll-
point you
I'll
got to
agree
go
with that
to.
take
Look
also.
at what Luka's been doing since he's been in the league.
See what I mean? So, yeah.
That's what matters. Luka has some longevity in this league playing at a high ass level.
Alright.
We can project Wemby wherever. That nigga not. Hey man.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. I told
I think it's
everybody.
gonna be top 10, but he said top 50. That's
I'm in
not.
the boat
that's
that
not
this
too
is
Yeah,
bad.
you don't gotta
gonna
wait
be
till you
there.
get a chip, bro.
It's
If
gonna be
you-
Wemby
if-
or Shea's era.
If you
You don't
think he
gotta
top
wait.
50, he top 50.
If you believe that already, you don't gotta wait.
The chip don't change
Okay.
nothing.
It doesn't change nothing.
We say
You
that now,
already-
but
you
if
already
LeBron
think-
had
you
no
already-
rings, I wouldn't think LeBron has the
I'm
GOAT.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying because you already think he's that good, so like the chip doesn't change anything. It just like
I
further
agree.
confirms. That's something you just use to further like reinforce
Validate.
that. You already
Yeah,
think
to validate
you already
it,
think he's that good.
Yeah.
There's no reason for
No,
to
you
wait.
can you can have a skill set when you look at a player. Like you can have a skill set like a Tracy McGrady. You can have the build, you can have the skill set, but then when you start looking at what was the impact of the production and what did it lead to, then that's when you start getting into the conversations of, well, a lot of people will probably say, and this is just because of the amount of drafts I've been in with a lot of people, including Gabe. I know for a fact a lot of people will sit up here and choose a T-Mac over a Scottie Pippen. They just would.
I actually don't
But
think that's
then,
true.
I don't think
a lot of people would, because they will look and they would say, well, when you look at T-Mac, 6'8", could handle the rock, great playmaker, great on defense, great scorer. When it came down to a conversation of defense, of course, people would go Scottie Pippen. But even as Miles has proved up here countless of times, well, I ain't gonna say countless, but even in the discussion, and Gabe, you were here for it when we talked about Jokic and Tim Duncan. Nobody cares about defense, so you're gonna go with T-Mac in the offense.
I care about defense.
So you're gonna go with T-Mac
I care
in the
about defense.
offense?
I don't know about.
I think
See, now
I don't
we
think people.
doing
I don't think people will pick Sonny.
now
Oh,
we're being
yes, I care
revisionist.
about defense. I care about defense.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though. But it's like, but then when you
Don't care
start
about
looking at what they accomplish and the impact of it, then that's when you start to include. Because it's like I said, the ultimate
I
test
don't
of that
think. I don't
barometer.
think. It's just me though, and I think basketball is taking a shift now recently, where there are people that care about the accolades, but in like the last 5 years, I think the accolades have meant less and less the further we go into the 2020s. I think people are being more like
Open.
forthcoming. Yeah, they're more open to accepting the fact that these players are just that good and they don't gotta win. I don't know what it is.
And
And
the
that's
po-
and, that,
and
and
the
that's
po-
and that's
I
the
think it comes
mindset they
with.
should have.
I
That's
think
the
and
I think
mindset
that's
they
it
should
supposed.
have.
I think it's happening because of the changing of the guard. Like all of these people with all these accolades are actually leaving the league, and now the young stars are coming up. You have your Shays, your Ants, your Wembies, your shit. Even somebody like in a small market like a Tyrese Halliburton and stuff like that. Like these people are what's becoming the face of the league. I mean, Shea, Jokic, they're the only ones that have rings like that.
Tatum.
Yeah.
Let's stop leaving out Tatum in this equation.
Giannis and Tatum. But
Thank you, Giannis and Tatum.
It's Jokic, Shea, Giannis, and Tatum.
And see, I think I look on the opposite side of that coin. I think
I
it's
don't even put
because
Giannis
of
in that
that.
group though.
I think Giannis is turning the corner.
What corner? Like
The corner of that nigga gonna be out of here soon.
I agree.
I think he's gonna be out of
I
Milwaukee
don't
soon.
think so.
I think he's gonna be out of Milwaukee soon.
I don't think he's gonna get worse because of ability wise. That nigga's just getting hurt too often.
He's getting old, and his style of play is it's not going to translate well.
It doesn't. Yeah.
It doesn't do him any
It ain't for
favors.
the faint of heart.
And I don't.
Doesn't do
I'm
him no
personally,
favors.
and I'll say it like this: I don't think he's talented enough to figure it out.
Ooh.
I definitely do. I think he is.
Ooh.
Because Giannis is he's smart. The only thing he doesn't have, like, it'll be harder for him because, like, I see like what people used to say. I feel like it's more true. They used to say that about LeBron, like back in the day, like, oh, he doesn't have a jump shot, his game's not gonna translate. I feel like that's more true for Giannis than it was LeBron. But I still think Giannis later down the line, he'll still be extremely impactful with the playmaking ability. Like, I don't.
I think Giannis has been shooting better these past 2 seasons. Also,
It was just last year. That shit fake. He wasn't really.
Yeah, that bit not real. They don't respect it.
I'll be happy to be proven otherwise. I honestly just don't see it. I don't.
I guess. I think he'll be. I think the older he gets, he'll be more of an off-ball player. He'll learn how to like become a better screen setter, shit like that. Be able to prolong the ball.
I mean, he showed last year when he.
I mean, when you turn 35, 36, 37, you got to be able to like adapt, not have the ball in your hands because you're not going to be the best player on your team.
No,
he started playing closer to the basket, and I mean closer to the basket by being in the post a lot more last year too. So
playing the post a lot more and shit like that.
Yep.
It'll be a lot less him working from the 3-point line with the ball and more for me like how AD was playing with LeBron and shit like off the ball, shit like that. I think.
You see, but that's I guess that's where my disconnect is because when you call somebody like an AD is talented and doesn't always rely and doesn't always just rely on athleticism. Athleticism isn't really, or in my opinion, I don't think athleticism isn't is an Anthony Davis focus. It's footwork.
Giannis has footwork. He has incredible touch. He has incredible feel for the game. What?
I don't see it personally.
See what? Which part?
What you're saying?
All of it?
Yeah, I don't see it personally.
I feel like that's just wrong.
I can be wrong, and that's fine.
That's just wrong. Because I feel like that's just wrong. Because like you don't. Obviously, it's a physical factor too, but you just don't finish at the rim at an 80% rate without having that. There's touch involved. Because he doesn't dunk everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is there's things through contact. There's you feel me. There's getting through 3 people with Euro step, spin move, back you down. You feel me? Stuff like that. Like Giannis, for the latter the for like the last decade, Giannis has been the best finisher at the rim. That's not LeBron James.
I agree. By the way, LeBron should not be the best. Just given LeBron's age, he should not be the best finisher in the league anymore. He just shouldn't, you know. And that's not a slight to LeBron. The man's old. Like if everything worked out perfectly, Luka and Alec Reeves would be helping him out, for lack of better terms, carrying him towards any kind of championship potential. And that's not a bad thing. The man's 41. If you're expecting LeBron to be peak LeBron at 41, that says more about you and how you look at the game than the other way around. All this stuff is really frosting on the cake. That's all it is. At least that's the way I look at it. It's frosting on the cake. I'm not going to give LeBron the same shit I'm going to give somebody else. Like, I'm not giving LeBron the same shit I'm giving Jokic. Just this playoffs alone. LeBron's 41. Jokic, how could you let that happen? You're one of the best players in the league. People still argue that you're the best player in the world. Ain't no way you should be losing the first round. I get it. It's Minnesota and they give you problems. No effing way you should have been losing in the first round. If LeBron lost the first round, you know,
I hurt Minnesota too.
And I feel like Giannis definitely still gonna be top 15 by the time he's like 35, 36.
Giannis is what 31 right now?
I'll check.
I believe 30, so.
31. If the regression is heavy, I still think he'll be a top 15, 20 player in the league easily.
I do have a basketball question because we just saw the Pistons win.
He's 31 exactly.
Yeah.
Cade needs some help.
Yeah, 4 years from now.
Cade, yeah.
Like Cade needs some help.
Hey man, D Mitch got to get it done game 7. That's all I want to say.
True. By the way, James Harden, you know, he's looking all right.
I want to see how that works out in Cleveland because Donovan said he wasn't staying if they didn't get out the first, and they definitely got out the first. But does he want to stay here?
I think he's re-signed already. Did he not?
I thought so.
I may have missed that.
I think it's Harden what's Harden's contract?
I thought Harden had like 2 years left on his deal.
I thought he went there to get re-signed, right?
Yeah, he only came to the Cavs to get re-signed.
Oh no, D-Mitch next year's his last year.
Is that not a player option?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, he can opt out this offseason, right?
Well, we'll see. If you're the Pistons, who are you looking
player
at?
option was this year. If you're the Pistons,
who are you looking at?
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. It's the easiest option. Either that or I would say go to Utah and see what Lauri Markkanen is talking about, but I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to test them waters because I forgot old buddy's name, Danny Ainge. I don't know if you want to test them waters because he'll try to pull a fast one on you for Lauri Markkanen.
I think Lauri might end up in that Wizards trade. Unless AJ is really not going to work out with the Wizards, and then they're not going to draft AJ.
Yeah, but I don't. And then depending on how the draft does work out, if they do go get AJ to keep him in state, they might keep Lauri around anyway. So Brooklyn to me is a team that should be ultra aggressive this offseason. If Giannis, if he is happy, if he isn't happy or whatnot, and if Milwaukee isn't quite sure what to do. If I'm Brooklyn, I'm the first team signing up. Who,
yeah,
Brooklyn?
Giannis is on the trade block.
Yeah, if I'm Brooklyn, listen, if I'm Brooklyn, this is all I can tell you. You're not going to get a superstar back. If you want Michael Porter, okay, we'll give you Michael Porter. We'll give you
Igor. You gonna give him Igor?
No, listen, but listen. No, but listen, this is what I'm saying though. If
Nick Claxton,
listen,
not too much on my defense.
Listen, in a situation like this, you're not gonna get a middle of the night Luka for Anthony Davis type of trade. You're just not gonna get that because I don't really see anybody else in the league that's just that overly upset with their quote unquote superstar, unless I don't know if Houston wants to keep KD after he called somebody redacted, whether that's true or not. But I don't
They
know.
won't.
Know what I mean?
They keeping that
That I
nigga.
mean, they
Gian,
talked about that in January. They could have got rid of him at the
Giannis
deadline.
Yeah,
not
but
going to
so
Brooklyn,
if
man.
if I'm Brooklyn and talks, I get in talks with them, whether it be the MPJ route or whatever. Listen,
For
we'll
Giannis,
give you. Yes, if
yo,
look,
that nigga, yo, bro.
They're trying to rebuild,
I'll
but I
Kent,
don't
give
Kent
think
you.
they're
on one
willing
tonight,
to.
bro.
Giannis
No,
is
I'm
not going
saying
to Brooklyn.
No.
he don't got no
If he
trade
goes
clause.
anywhere to
He
New
can't
York, it's
control
on the
it.
street.
He's going to the Knicks. If he was going to
You
go to New York, I don't think he's going to New York. I don't think he's
It's
going to New
not.
York.
Miles, if y'all for some
The four
reason,
teams I think
if
that
y'all
put
for
in
some
offers are
reason
I'm
win
gonna
it
be
this
honest.
year,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where the fuck Giannis is going because every time he has the opportunity to go,
Yeah, I'm done with that Giannis shit. Until I see
every time he
him,
has the opportunity to go, the shit doesn't work.
I
There were
Yeah,
don't.
but
teams
see, last
he
time I
could have
think
been
they
on a
did that
different
shit
team
for
last
touting.
year.
Yeah,
like
and
3
that's
years
like I'm
Y'all got
saying.
ago,
I
stuck,
don't
so
like
they
know.
joined
I'm
Houston
just
forces.
saying
traded Giannis
if
for
I'm
trade.
Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm just saying if I'm Brooklyn, I'll make a push. I give them two of them guys that we drafted, whoever, whichever ones they feel like would be the best fit for them. However many of the picks that they want from us, first round picks, whatever. And like I said, if MPJ has to be included, fine, okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't whatever. But if I'm saying from Brooklyn's perspective, if I'm Brooklyn, I try to make as much as a serious push to get Giannis as much as possible.
You fuck with Brooklyn, dog?
He said, "You fuck with Brooklyn."
Yeah, I'm just confused. I'm like, you're real heavy on the Brooklyn right now.
He a
No,
Spurs
because
fan.
I'm a Spurs fan, but I love good basketball, and I like if I see a situation where I think a guy could be more successful or anything like that. Then yeah, like
You think Giannis could be more
You think
successful in
Giannis is gonna
Brooklyn?
be more successful in Brooklyn?
Yeah, like
if we get this is why I'm saying if there's a way because Milwaukee is not going to get a return for Giannis. It's not. We've got so diluted by this mindset of this whole Luka and Anthony Davis thing. It's not going to happen
No,
like that anymore. Like, but what I'm saying is, and just like a lot of the trades, you look at a guy and it's not on the level, but this is what I'm saying. A guy like a Desmond Bain goes for 3 first round picks, and we don't even know who the other player is that he goes for. So clearly, where our minds think and what these NBA GMs do is completely it's 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 almost like we have no idea what we're talking about when we're talking about these trades and what's possible and what can be done when we see certain guys like Rudy Gobert go for 5 first round picks. And we say to
yeah, I
ourselves,
can.
there's no way I would trade Rudy Gobert for 5 first round picks. Well,
shit,
you ain't the Utah
That's
Jazz.
different
shit,
But
than
you not the
Michael Porter
Utah Jazz.
Jr. on a sign and trade
shit.
though.
I would.
Yeah, and then you look at a guy like we wouldn't like him, or I can't say we. I could just speak for myself. I look at a guy like a Trey Young, who is the franchise player or was the franchise player for Atlanta, and we say, oh well, what could somebody have to give up for a playmaker who is a top 3, top 5 passer, and a guy who is routinely looked at for the last 2, 3 seasons? Gabe, wouldn't you say Trey Young has been overlooked as an all-star option for the Eastern Conference? Right? Trey Young, you look what he went for, and people will say, well, wow, how does Washington get away with trading for
But
Trey
his
Young and
value,
Yeah,
only
because
giving
the
his
up
value
Hawks
CJ
is
front
McCollum?
office is
his,
redacted.
no, it's not about the Hawks being that. Trey Young's value has been plummeting for the last 5 years. He hasn't
Yeah.
been good.
Oh, see?
He had no value.
And it's
Shooting
all these
drop,
different,
defense is bad, turnover
and there's,
machine.
He was
Yeah,
one
but
of the
and,
worst
still,
defenders in the
the
league.
return they
His
got was
scoring.
still bad.
His scoring has dropped, and
No,
that's why his
the return they got was the best they could have got for Trey Young because he
it's
had
the
one of
best
the
that they
worst
settle
contracts in the
for.
league. He
No,
had
it's
one
the
of
It's
the
best
the
they
worst
best
could
that
have
they
got.
contracts
settle
in the
for.
league. He was regressing at a rate that shouldn't happen for his age. Like it wasn't that shit. I don't under, bro. It's like the same shit I feel about Tyler Hero, bro. You trade him and you get whatever you can because they're gonna walk out the door for free.
yeah.
It's better than do
Solid here, bro.
Yeah, I think Trey's
trade him.
leaps and bounds better than Tyler.
No, that's not the point though. The point is trade him for whatever you get offered that's like decent, It's because anything you get is better than just letting him walk for free.
Exactly.
Same shit.
I see what you're saying.
You've already missed the opportunity to trade him at the high. You have to trade him at the best now.
To get at least something.
And the
And
best
they
is
got-
not
and they
in
got-
Brooklyn.
No,
And they got something back for Trae Young anyways because CJ was hooping in the playoffs, and then they somehow they turned Porzingis into Kuminga. They were good. They were good.
Yeah, they were.
Trae Young, the Hawks have been better.
Yeah, post Trae Young, they were better.
won.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They've
no,
achieved
no,
more
no.
than they would have with Trae Young. Yes.
yeah.
Because he wasn't even playing. He got hurt. He played like 3 or 4 games. Like it's not.
I
So,
can
like
see
I
from your
said-
perspective, but I do think, or I feel like they could have got more. If that's the best offer they got,
There's
More
nothing.
like what?
I don't understand what
I don't
more you
know.
think Trae Young
I-
could garner. I don't see it.
it's just the
At that
rumors
point,
around
you just
time
think it's
around the trade
namesake.
package-
Trae Young
the-
is not
the trade
2021 Trae
packages
Young.
that were being rumored around the time look better than just Corey Crisper and CJ McCollum.
Yeah, but
can't
like I
you
said,
also got to think
verbatim
about it
what
though.
they
You also
look
got to
like,
think
but
about
they
it though,
were
right?
rumors.
Just think about it. Trae Young. Let me see his contract. He was on a multiple year contract. They got 2 expiring contracts.
Expiring. Yeah.
So now they're gonna have extreme level of cap space, and they over succeeded in the season because we didn't even think they were gonna make the playoffs. I thought they were gonna be under the play-in.
I didn't care nothing about Atlanta either way. I'm just saying, if I'm Brooklyn, I make a push, and even if it does
I
look
don't-
like,
But and this is what I think, right? This is what I think because I heard you equate it to all these other teams like Memphis, like the Timberwolves. Brooklyn isn't in a position where they have players that a Giannis would completely boost them into championship contention. Giannis is gonna go to Brooklyn, and it's gonna be the same thing that he was doing on the Bucks. It's just gonna be
Exactly.
mid. All their
Except-
team is terrible.
except you have the situation of once
Sorry.
again you had the whole well,
If
it's
you traded for
Brooklyn.
MPJ, right? I'm sorry to cut
Lost
you
the
off.
shooter.
If you traded for MPJ, there's nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
you lose it. Yeah, you lose a shooter. Yeah,
No,
you lose a shooter.
the
Yeah.
best
You
player on
lose his
that
And I
best
team.
don't-
option to pass the ball to.
I don't even
Listen,
think the
I hear.
contracts
Listen,
match, so you're also
I
giving
hear.
up
Listen,
two-
I
two-
just need y'all to
two other
understand.
players.
I hear y'all, and I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, I don't know what it is, and once again, I cannot stress this enough. I'm looking at it not from Giannis or Milwaukee. I'm looking at it from Brooklyn. If there is a way, I'm not saying that there is one definitively. I'm saying we are one of the few teams, Gabe, you can agree on this point. Pretty sure you know this. Brooklyn is one of the few teams because they don't have those next top level stars. They're one of the few teams in the league. They have the cap space. If you're Milwaukee and you're talking about starting over, Brooklyn is also one of the few teams. They have the draft picks in the upcoming years outside of the Spurs and the Thunder. They have the draft picks. We've got young guys on this team that have shown, whatever you want to see, whether it's Igor, what's my guy from North Carolina that's on the team? Powell, I believe is his name, the shooting guard. I think that's his name. Whether you want him, Danny Wolf, whatever. If there's a semblance of Milwaukee saying, okay, unless, like I said, we go down to Houston and ask Houston if they're willing to come off Kevin Durant and whomever else y'all guys feel like is worth for a Giannis type of trade, where do we get the best assortment of young players and picks outside of trying to see if we can get Dylan Harper and Castle from the Spurs or seeing if we can go get Kaysen and AJ Mitchell from the Thunder? That I'm saying it from Brooklyn's perspective. That's all I'm saying it from. That's it.
Man, we ain't going to
I don't think Brooklyn needs young players. They're ass.
Yeah, I think that's just a waste of Brooklyn's time. Like
We-
Giannis
hey.
goes to pick up
Giannis
like,
goes
hey,
to Brooklyn. He's
Milwaukee.
just a seat filler. I don't think they succeed. There's no point.
And then he,
It-
Hey,
and then he
listen.
leaves. And then he
Look.
leaves, Gabe.
This is
And
the-
then he
this
leaves.
it's Milwaukee North.
This is the picture that Giannis himself has painted in my head. His whole career, he's always so big on, I want to win. I want to win. I want to win. Why would he want to go to Brooklyn and be mid?
Well, at the end of the day, it's not his choice. And once again, I'm saying it.
But
It's not
okay,
It's gonna
him,
it's
it's
not
and
gonna be
it's
his
his
not.
choice.
choice.
It's not his choice, right?
His
It's not
contract's
his choice.
expiring.
It's not his choice.
Yes.
But you're also telling me from Brooklyn's perspective, they trade for Giannis, they're mid.
He leaves.
He leaves. He's
He's
out.
gone. There's
His
nothing.
contract expires and
nothing-
he leaves.
There's
man.
nothing. There's nothing in Brooklyn
To
that
keep him.
even if he does have a bad, like even if they have, there's nothing for him to sit back and like, damn, I could wait a year or two, and there's something for real that could happen. There's nothing there. They're getting They're actually getting hold from the lottery. They're tanking and they're not getting good picks. The players, they had 5 picks. They had 5 picks last draft, and they're all ass.
They're all
They're
Not
like-
Igor. Not
there's nothing-
Igor. Igor is not bad.
ass. Igor's ass.
Igor is not bad. No, he's not. Igor is not bad. He just has to get strength. He is not bad. He is not bad. No, he's not bad, bro. He's not bad.
And if
He's not bad, bro.
and if I'm Giannis, I'm listening to Igor's not bad. I'm good.
Igor.
So
All right, man.
Y'all gonna
Just
trade y'all
imagine the
y'all gonna
phone call
trade
that- bro,
y'all gonna trade y'all young niggas away from Brooklyn. Y'all are gonna have Giannis for 6 months. That nigga's gonna
There's
leave.
no redeeming qualities in Brooklyn.
He's
And
gonna
he
leave.
might not even play.
He's gonna leave. That nigga's gonna. You're gonna take him.
Why would
Oh,
he-
we got
he's getting
we got
older.
Giannis
Why
on the
would he
bench,
play?
y'all. And then he's gonna
Okay.
fucking leave to go try to win. That's all that nigga cares about is winning. He's not
Okay.
gonna stay on Brooklyn. Ken,
What?
if you trading away the young niggas that are good like Igor, right?
Listen.
And MPJ, what like okay, I get you're thinking from the mind of Brooklyn. Think from the mind of Giannis. You just traded MPJ. Igor is so good. Igor's gone too.
What
Why
did I
the fuck
miss?
am I gonna stay here?
What did I miss?
Even from Milwaukee, like getting that phone call and you're going into a rebuild and maybe they give up a pick or two, but
Hello?
Brooklyn's been getting hoed and then they're going to be bad. The new lottery rules are going to take into effect. So really, the picks aren't going to be valuable by then.
Respectfully.
I think we look at this sometimes from the
I think
lens
if there's
of
any
I
team
ain't try. I
that
ain't try.
calls the Bucks, Indiana.
Shout
Oh,
out
no.
Trent with a $2 super chat. W stream. We appreciate you, brother.
shout out
Shout
Trent.
out the boy.
Indiana can call the Bucks.
I will.
For who?
I
Pascal?
don't care. Yes, anybody. It doesn't matter.
But
TJ?
why? Okay, so
Whoever on
in the
table
same
for Giannis.
okay, so in the
They were
same
this
vein,
close.
why
They
am
were
I
this
why
close.
yes, but in the same vein, I'm hearing anybody. But
Whatever you
then
want.
when it's
Pascal.
but then when it's Brooklyn, it's like
Because
Why
the
would
Pacers
Giannis
have
do
better-
it?
Doesn't have
the
a
Pacers
top
have
Pacers
better
have
No,
pieces.
but this is-
Team
the
qualities.
Pacers have
They
better
got Tyrese
pieces.
Halliburton. They got
I am
Nesmith.
not-
They got
no, but
Nembhard.
this
They
is-
got
Nembhard.
They got
Yeah.
all
listen,
that.
The Pacers,
Listen,
the Pacers
I
have
hear-
pieces.
The Pacers
listen,
were
I
this
hear
close.
that. Listen, y'all continuously are
They
talking
were
to me.
Achilles away from winning.
Listen, y'all
were
are
this close.
continuously talking to me
It up like that.
from the perspective of Giannis. I've never not said, or I've never said
I'm looking
Giannis
at it
wanted
from
to
both.
go.
I'm looking at it from both. Brooklyn has absolutely nothing they can offer for Giannis.
What would
There's nothing- there's
Milwaukee?
nothing-
Okay,
there's
but what would
nothing- there's
Milwaukee
nothing-
gain? Okay, but
Can't-
even that, what
nothing.
does Milwaukee gain with
Nothing. They don't gain
Pascal?
anything.
Can't.
What do
So
you
they
mean?
then that means
That's
they
a
don't
great
gain
player.
anything.
That's a
But
great
that means
player,
they don't
though.
gain
He's-
anything when they
But
trade for the young
there's
guys from
there's nothing to gain
Brooklyn.
when there's nothing to gain when you're tanking, when you're resetting. You flip the switch. So you gotta look. You can't just look at it from one perspective, right? This is the problem.
I'm
You're
looking
only
at it from both.
Wait. No.
I
You're
just
looking
said
at
it
it
to
from-
you. I just said to you, I'm looking at it from Milwaukee's point of view. If they
No,
get
but this is
Pascal,
what I'm
they're
saying. This is
still
what I'm
not
saying.
going anywhere. So if you're going to
And that's-
get anybody,
but
get
no, but look.
somebody young. You're throwing at me Pascal,
Okay,
and you're telling
but
me
the young-
get
no,
anybody.
respectfully,
If
all
you're
the young
going
shit
to
you're
get
getting from Brooklyn is
anybody,
fucking dog shit.
get
It's trash.
get
One by
somebody
It's
radio.
young.
ass. It's
Radio.
ass. It's dog shit. Pascal Siakam is at least a good fucking player that could play for your team for like 5-6 years. He's not that old. First of all, the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, go trade anybody. It doesn't fucking matter. They got all the picks. They got all that shit. It doesn't matter. You you're looking at it from the fucking dog shit team's perspective and thinking it'll work. They have nothing good to send to fucking. They have nothing good to send over there, and there's nothing good for Giannis when he arrives. At least the Pacers can send you Pascal Siakam or Andrew Nembhard or some shit and some picks, and at least they got two good players in return, and Giannis gets to go somewhere where there's redeeming qualities on the team. You got one of the best playmakers I've seen fucking ever in Tyrese Halliburton, and you got great role players around you. That's the best team Giannis will be on since he won the chip, and they get returned. The Celtics, you got Jaylen Brown, a great player, and Giannis goes to the Celtics, who year after year after year, even this year, overachieved.
Yeah.
So you're trying to send Giannis to fucking purgatory and think that Igor Denim is good. He's terrible.
And
There's
not
nothing.
Listen.
There's no. It's
no,
a lose,
and
lose.
not just that,
It's a lose.
and not just that. You send trash and your draft picks.
They suck.
You can't keep Giannis. Giannis is not staying there.
The Wizards.
So then
That's
the new
more
lottery
redeeming than the
rules
fucking
take
Bucks,
place.
than the Nets.
So those draft picks aren't even good when the new lottery rules hit.
Exactly. Like if you're Brooklyn, you send all your picks and you send your good role player. You can't keep Giannis.
The
Like, 'cause
Bucks.
you
Your
can't
best
you
bet
can't
is
you
keeping
can't
MPJ
you can't
somehow.
you can't
Don't
build
keep
anything
MPJ,
around him.
you're fucked.
Even if they
You
Listen.
can
PJ, they're
you can
fucked.
get you can get him
Listen.
for you
I
can get him for a
agree, but
year,
still.
but Giannis is not
Listen.
re-signing.
Brooklyn
I
is
was-
not. So look, Ken,
I don't know why would
Ken,
Giannis
hold
goes
on,
to-
but hold on,
Giannis
hold on,
goes
hold
to
on,
Brooklyn. This is all
hold on,
dude.
hold on,
Because we don't know. This is my thing, though, Miles. We just don't know.
No, Ken,
Because
I'm about to agree with you. I'm about to agree with you, Ken. I think from Ken's perspective, what I could agree with, I think any sane GM is going to try to get Giannis. I think
Yeah,
if
100%
you're
agree
not
with
trying to get Giannis, you're an
and
idiot.
that's all I'm saying.
But Miles,
Thank you.
there's
That's
some
all
people
I'm
that
saying.
there's some people that should do this. Sit back. Damn, I really don't got a shot. You can try, right? You can try, but you should really sit back and think like, I'm a shoot.
No, Gabe, I agree with
I'm a
Gabe.
shoot. I'm a
Gabe,
shoot. But,
They
hey,
don't have a Gabe. I'm with you. I don't think they have a chance, but they should try. And I
Okay,
think that's all.
and I agree
If
with
that's
that.
all Ken, if that's all Ken is saying,
29 teams should pick this up. Yo,
28, because I
what's the
know.
word on
'cause I-
Giannis?
28, because I know one that we don't need them, so we good.
What's the word? Whatever, that's fine. Whatever. 28, 29, whatever. What's the word on Giannis? Oh, y'all want that? Cool, we don't got it. That's Brooklyn. That's Brooklyn. We don't got it.
You don't know.
We don't got it.
Like,
I think you said
it's fun.
word.
Okay.
We
It's
don't
all
got it.
okay.
We don't
Okay.
got it.
I think you
Okay.
said word.
Pay that price.
We don't got it.
I just want everybody to remember these were the same type of conversations about trying to keep Giannis. And what Milwaukee did was they traded away Dame. They put Ryan Rollins in the starting lineup. Got
That's
Kyle
Giannis'
Kuzma.
fault.
Yeah,
That's
they
Giannis'
released
fault.
Right?
That's Giannis'
No,
fault.
see,
He
stop.
could've been
Okay,
locked.
never
He
mind. Never
re-signed
mind.
with the team.
Never
That's
mind,
Giannis'
bro.
fault.
Never
That's
mind,
Giannis'
bro.
fault. He could have
Never
been
mind,
locked.
bro.
He sat down and
Never
said,
mind,
bet.
bro.
He sat down and said, bet, I'm going to stay because I like what the fuck you're telling me. Bro, the Bucks
Never.
the Bucks front office is they got the pause. I'm not even finna say that. But they the best talkers on the planet. There's no way you sit here and you tell me we got Ryan Rollins, we got Miles Turner, Giannis, you can stay. And he's like, you know what? You're right. I'ma stay. No, he's dumb. He re-signed with them
Okay.
knowing that they weren't
He
gonna
shouldn't
win.
Yo.
Okay.
Giannis
See,
has
that's
a great
his
face
fault.
card, bro. Giannis has a great face card.
Giannis
All
is by
this-
fucking
it's about
polar.
winning.
I don't understand what it is.
But
He
No,
could've-
he's having an
hoop with
internal
his brothers,
struggle.
bro.
Giannis
Yeah.
is
He just wanna
battling.
hoop with his brothers.
Giannis
wants
is
to be the good
battling. Giannis is battling his desire to win,
yeah.
but
He
also
wants to stay
battling the
loyal.
idea of being loyal and being a good dude.
Yeah.
And he really doesn't want to be loyal.
that.
But instead of standing on it, you know what I'm saying? He's self-sabotaging now. He had his
Yeah,
opportunity
for
to
sure.
leave where it would have looked fine. I gave y'all niggas a chip. Our team is not on a fucking crumb. I get to leave. But maybe Gabe is right. Maybe the Bucks, they burned some sage. They had the
I don't know what the- I don't know what the- I don't know.
They brought
I don't know
sage.
what goes on.
They had some charcuterie with the different
Like
assortments
what?
of meats and cheeses and some wine.
I don't understand.
And that nigga said, you know what? Maybe
You
somehow
right.
with this dog
what?
shit team, you're gonna magically bring
Listen,
people.
bro.
Hey,
I don't know
yo.
what it is, but the fact that they sold him a Miles Turner, bro. Bro,
No, bro.
Niggas ain't
That's what I'm
idiot.
saying. You know what is
different.
gonna happen? Milwaukee and Brooklyn, they're gonna figure it out.
Giannis,
and
we
they're gonna
got you.
talk
We
to
gonna bring
Giannis,
you Doc
and be like, hey,
Rivers.
Giannis,
We gonna bring you
no,
Darvin
we got-
Ham. We got
we got-
Ryan Rollins, Kyle Kuzma. We gonna trade for Miles
Hey.
Turner. We
Hey,
got
Giannis.
what?
No,
I
bro, he gonna
I
be
don't have
hooping-
a good player for you, Giannis, but I do have free Capri Suns every day. And in the training facility,
No, bro.
that's
they
basically
gonna,
what they gave that nigga.
they
listen,
gonna give him
man.
hoop dreams, bro. They gonna tell him they going to get Kawhi this
Listen.
offseason, bro.
Listen,
Go
they
and get
signed
Kawhi
that.
for Giannis.
They signed that man's brothers. That's listen. All I'm saying is, man. Hey,
Yeah,
you
bro,
just never know, man. You
They
just
probably-
never know.
They probably guilt tripped that nigga for real.
You just never know.
I'm not
We
gonna lie,
brought
bro.
we
Giannis,
brought your
I'm telling you,
family
bro,
out
Giannis
here.
don't really care about that winning shit, bro. He just tell us that he just want to hoop.
No, Giannis care about that one and shit. He don't give a fuck about that loyalty shit. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Listen, man. We just
You
never
don't-
know.
He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. I know when that nigga re-signed, that nigga probably went home to his wife and cried. That nigga don't give a fuck.
Yo, you remember that bell he had on Instagram Live? He rang that one like 8 times.
Nigga don't give a fuck.
Well, it was definitely not in my bingo card to have a 40-minute conversation about Giannis, but hey, we here. So in Discord, last sports question that I do have in Discord, by the way, if you are not part of our Discord, go ahead and join. I saw a post that somebody said in their absolute prime, Steph, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, Shaq. Who you cutting?
Who am I cutting?
Steph,
Can you say the
LeBron,
names
Say the
again?
names again. Say the names
Steph,
again.
LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, Shaq,
Yeah,
Steph.
Kobe.
I'm cutting Kobe. I'm sorry, I'm cutting Kobe.
Okay, Steph.
In their prime, yeah, I'm cutting
Absolute,
Kobe.
absolute
I'm cutting-
prime.
I'm cutting.
Yeah, I'm
Kobe.
cutting Steph. Yeah, I'm cutting Steph.
Cutting Kobe.
Everybody else, I'm getting all-time great two-way players. I'm cutting Steph. It's not even a question.
I don't think nobody coming close like to Steph offensive game. Respectfully.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Shaq?
that's what I'm
Come on.
stuck at.
ooh.
Shaq?
My
Come on,
fault,
man.
my fault.
You got yeah.
Oh, Lord,
Michelle,
man.
I'm about to
Send him
say.
to-
I'm about
People
to say.
are in love with that three-point shooting, boy. I said to you, boy. They
I forgot
love it.
Shaq. My fault, game. My fault.
Got Michael Jordan, LeBron right there.
Michael
Let's-
Jordan right there. LeBron right there. Hey,
Shouts.
it was Steph.
It was, but it was Kobe. It was Kobe, LeBron. It was Mike on that list too, right?
Mike
Yeah.
was on that list, yes.
Got Mike right
LeBron,
there.
Oh
Mike,
yeah, it's easy.
Curry.
Yeah, it's easy, Steph. I'm
Nigga.
getting all
Mamba.
I'm getting all defense
Love
from every other player.
That's true.
I'm going Steph. I'm cutting Steph.
That shit sound good. What do you think peak Kobe is? What stretch?
Peak athletic Kobe. Peak athletic Kobe. 90, 98 to 05. And then just peak skill Kobe. 08 till
The day his Achilles tore.
pretty much.
Like that
Pretty
moment.
much. Yeah,
So
pretty
I'm
much.
saying,
Yeah.
like, which Kobe do you think is the representative of this like the Kobe we're talking about? Because the representative for me for Steph is 16 to 19.
16 Steph is a problem, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Low key, because it was also, in my opinion, his peak, which coincides with most basketball players anyway, the athleticism and the defense. I'm probably going to go that peak athletic Kobe. So that first stint with the three-peat Lakers, because I know Shaq, rightfully so, gets a lot of that, but I think people really overlook what Kobe was doing at 21, 22, 23. Even if he was beside a Shaq, I think it's very, very, very underrated what Kobe was doing. And I can say that as a Spurs fan because a lot of that came at our expense. So yeah, that's the Kobe I'm going with.
Yeah, I just seen a clip the other day of can't remember what playoff year it was, but it was like the Mavericks up 101, and then the Lakers had like 75, and Kobe brought them all the way back to overtime. Crazy game.
Shout out D.
Kobe.
Kobe, man. Shout out Mamba
Kobe's
mentality.
Kobe's a bad boy, man. I just think he's one of those guys. Oddly enough, I don't think he'll have the amount of accolades to go with it. But if it keeps panning out the way that it's panning out for him, the same type of rep now that people look where they kind of like overlook Kobe in a way, that's what's going to happen to Luka after a while.
What?
People are gonna overlook
Not too
Luka.
much, Trent. Come on, Uz.
He
That shit
could.
fake as
That Mamba
fuck.
mentality shit fake as fuck.
That shit fake as a bitch.
Y'all give the bums a pass when they got a mentality. I
That
don't
shit
give a
fake
fuck.
as that shit fake as a bitch.
It literally only worked for Kobe. I'm not hearing that shit.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm cutting Steph though. Great player, of course, all time generational. But yeah, if I'm getting 25, 27, and I'm getting defense to go along with that, yeah, give me those guys.
Yeah,
Mamba.
I'm getting fried chicken man. I'm getting alcoholic gambler. I'm getting Cleveland. This is for you, and I'm getting the matriarch of the Splash Brothers, the patriarch. Excuse me.
The matriarch is crazy.
The babyface assassin.
That Mamba nigga, I respect what you did, gang, but you getting cut.
But wouldn't the patriarch of the Splash Brothers be Steve Kerr?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Or Mark Jackson?
Yeah, because technically, aren't they they're brothers, right? They're siblings.
I'm not picking a
No.
coach that holds back their players.
Oh, we stamping that?
Oh my god.
We talking about Steve or we talking about Mark? Which one? Oh, okay. Okay.
Gabe
Low
looked like he was
key, I
gonna throw
mean-
something at me.
And I
Them
mean
niggas could've
Mark
roasted burgers,
Jackson.
but Steve Kerr took
And I
him out.
mean, technically, Mark Jackson. Technically, it would be Mark because he was the one that first went on record and said, "I have the best shooting backcourt possibly of all time ever." Mark Jackson said that when he was coaching. He would be the patriarch.
I got you. You
was
are
being biased.
correct in the literal terms. He would be. I'm just talking about Steph and Clay, man. Steph was the patriarch between them two. I didn't mean it with who invented it, man.
I
God
got you though.
damn.
My bad, Miles. My bad. I'm on one today. You see the hat? You see the
Nah,
hat? I'm on one
you
today.
are on one this way. And Ken, I just want you to know I am standing with you. Your guy is my last hope. He's my last
What
hope.
you mean? What you mean? For what?
To beat Shea. Because if y'all get Shea out the way, I know we can beat y'all. We
Beat who?
What?
The Knicks?
Beat you.
Oh,
We can beat Victor Wembanyama. Yes, we can beat y'all. We can't.
I mean,
beat,
yeah.
We
Let Brunson
can't
get a
beat.
tip.
We
Let Brunson
can't
get
beat
a
number two.
tip.
We can't beat number two. But we
Yeah,
can beat. Wemby.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. You're my last hope. I'm hoping y'all get the job done so that we can.
I mean,
send
we
y'all
split.
home.
I mean, we split the regular season. Y'all got us in the I'm saying y'all because I'm assuming you're
On
a
a
Knicks
minute
fan.
restriction too. On a minute restriction too.
Y'all got us in the in season tournament. I mean, the games that just don't count for nothing.
Until y'all count it to y'all tally of y'all beating OKC, right? Then
I'm talking about like no. I wasn't meaning it like that. No. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hold on. No, but stop. But hold on. But wait. Okay. See, I hate the battle rap culture because we get all loud. But if I was to, but hold on, Miles. Hold on. Wait. Because even if I was to go that route, Santo, technically, when we beat OKC, our win does count. So therefore, I'm going back to what I was saying for just not trying to pick. I'm saying because they just don't count. Meaning the stats literally themselves, they just don't count anywhere. What? So I'm saying they got us in the in-season tournament game.
What he say?
So I'm saying,
nigga, the stats don't matter.
What you say?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like I was only saying like even though the stats don't matter, I was still. If you're the type of person that would have looked at it and would have been like, "Oh, I'm not worried about the in-season tournament because those stats don't even count towards anything," I was saying it for that disclaimer while still also acknowledging that you guys did beat us in that championship game. That's the only reason why I was saying it.
All I'm thinking about is basketball. I think we can beat y'all. I think.
I feel you.
I think OKC's defense that nigga Brunson's not going to be able to be on a crumb of nothing if we play against those niggas. Not a single fucking crumb. I saw what Nemhart and Neesmith did to that nigga last year. You know what I'm saying? I saw what the Hawks did to him in this very playoffs. I don't want to see Lou Dort and Caruso and Casey Wallace. I don't want to see.
What Ron said, he said.
I don't want to see. Yeah, I don't.
Somebody
I don't
clip
want to
that.
see those niggas. I'd much rather see Stephon Castle and Vassell and.
But my only this is, and I'm not trying to make an argument out of it.
I like OG
if we
and Wemby.
If we do beat OKC, doesn't that mean that we would effectively beat them at their own game? Because that's how we beat them all season anyway, though.
What you mean?
Like the tough defense, the point of attack defense, the switchability between pretty much anybody 1 through 4 at any given moment, having 2, 3, 4 guys come off the bench that's able to give you 15 or 20. I mean, this year alone in the playoffs, Dylan Harper won us a playoff game against Portland as a rookie. Yeah. Keldon Johnson just won us a game the other night against Minnesota, scoring 21.
They play defense though. Y'all don't got that. Y'all don't got that.
I mean, a lot of people say that, but then it's like, how do we then? I'll wait because if it is us against them,
that's the question I'm answering. How do y'all what?
Yes, I'm just. I'll leave it alone, man. Because I don't know. Because I'm trying to figure out what is it that OKC outside of Shea at point, of course, which is a big point for them, and I get that. I acknowledge that as a basketball guy. If we were able to beat them 4 out of the 5 times that we played them, one of the games I don't count because they sat everybody. I've always acknowledged that. I've even said it up here several times. If we manage to get the best of them, and they're supposed to be the unbeatable team, wouldn't that mean that we have done something against them that would also suggest that we are also the team to beat?
I think so, yes. But the only thing I disagreed with is that you say you have you're going to beat them at their own game, but I don't think y'all have that.
And I mean, okay.
I don't think y'all have the defense all around like how they do. Like I think y'all play defense in a completely different stratosphere than they do. It's 2 different games. Y'all got Wemby. They got. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all got Wemby.
No, you're good.
Y'all got Stephon Castle. Y'all got Carter Bryant. Right. I think those are like the tier defenders. As well, they can be. They got Chet, iHeart, Lou Dort, Caruso, J-Dub. Like they just got. That's like those. I think they all, to an extent, are all switchable defenders. But I feel like since y'all have Wemby, and y'all have, he's just such a blanket. I don't like he's like he does that, like he covers everything. So I feel like the way y'all play defense, the way he plays defense, is so like that's why I give him so much credit.
I need Gabe to watch Kuroko basket.
It's so much different than the. I think Wemby is that great, but the Thunder to me as a team, as a collective on defense, is that great.
They have a low
error. Is J-Dub out? Isn't J-Dub out?
For now, yeah. I think he'll be back next
round. Yeah, for now. He might be back next round, yeah.
They still have such a high margin of error on defense.
No. Yes, because they cause, other than Detroit, they cause the most turnovers in the league. I think they have the best rim defense in the league outside of y'all. And then on top of that, they got 2.
Yeah, I'm not saying
they just win the margins like very well.
Gabe, hurry up and watch Kuroko
I think y'all was beating them niggas because I think one, y'all have the players that kind of counter their kind of defensive play style. If y'all can play fast before that half court defense gets set up, you're able to score. And that's what y'all were doing in a lot of those games y'all won. Y'all were also shooting better than them, like crazy better than them in those games.
Like some fake shit. I don't get why Stephon Castle's making so many threes.
Like crazy better than they were at those times.
One can say when you're a young player, you kind of improve your game. One could say that.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe. I don't
I
know.
mean,
Improvements happen, people.
yeah, sure, in theory, but
Chicago.
I just think bottom line is I think everything is matchups. I think what y'all are going to use to beat OKC doesn't necessarily make y'all infallible to another team, namely
Mhm.
the
I
Knicks.
agree. I agree.
Yeah,
And I agree with that. I do. I think there are certain similarities between not one for one with the Knicks and the Timberwolves, but you see a guy like Julius Randle, you see a guy like Rudy Gobert, Ayo Dosunmu, you see the I'm not gonna really say struggles because I mean the first game Wemby shot bad. The second game that they won, Wemby got kicked out the game. So I mean, I that's neither here nor there. They won the 2 games. They won the 2 games. But I mean, I can see it. But yeah, I just we'll see, bro. Like
I will
I
say
mean,
when
we'll see, bro. We'll see, bro.
Who y'all gonna have guard Cat?
If
Wemby, it
not,
don't matter.
if not Harrison Barnes, probably in the minutes when we play him, Carter Bryant.
You're gonna have Harrison.
Harrison Barnes, come outside.
Harrison Barnes,
He got a
if not Carter
guard.
Bryant. I mean, when you have a big that routinely has led the league in charges, I'm not. I have to worry about his shooting, yes, but I also know that,
You
and
gotta
it's
worry
well
about his
documented,
you gotta
and,
worry
and
about his
it's well
playmaking too.
and it's well documented. So I'm not saying it as a hater, but when you have a guy who leads the league in charges in his position, and is also a guy who is known to be in foul trouble since he was playing in Minnesota.
Listen,
He's gonna be something to worry about, but we can kind of game plan around the fact that he does foul a lot and that he does, tend to charge forward and get those charges. So yeah, but I mean, I think, like I said, I think it'd be a great matchup, but I just don't see why it's like, oh, if we face the Spurs, we got a chance to win, but if we face OKC, oh, it's over in 5. I just don't. Oh, I don't.
But
I don't
if you
know
can acknowledge that matchups play a factor, why can't you see that? Why can't you see that
because
the odds
because
of
I
us beating
think
OKC are significantly lower than the odds of us beating y'all?
because I think where the matchup conversation gets with me is, and Gabe kind of alluded to it where he's talking about the level of defenders that OKC has. I look at it from the other side of it, which is our guys may not be the same level of defenders to that extent, but their guys are also aren't the same level of offensive players that our guys are either. Devin Vassell is a better shooter than a Lou Dort. He's a better shooter than a Alex Caruso. He just is. I think this transformation that Keldon Johnson has gone through, where he's
Shit fake.
a
Shit fake.
small he's a small forward, but
Shit
he
fake.
plays like a big. It's been really
That shit is
eye
fake.
opening.
You think he's been good these playoffs?
Who? Keldon
Keldon
Johnson?
Johnson?
He hasn't been good in the playoffs.
I don't think he's been good this playoffs at all.
I don't think he's overall been good, but I do think he's had his spots. He's had his moments against Portland. Of course, he had the game against Minnesota, like I just said. So overall, no, but he has had his spots. I do think, like I said, Dylan Harper. I just think if we go into a matchup where if our biggest X factor is the 7'5" guy who can be the best player in the world, and the rookie who has played fairly decent in this playoff run, but also is a guy that almost everybody who I listen to, I have my own personal opinion being a fan and watching all the games and everything, but every time I turn around and somebody's talking about Dylan Harper, oh, he's a superstar. Oh, he's going to be a superstar. Oh, he's going to be a superstar. And he's won, and he's won. He legitimately won us a playoff game against Portland this year. So I mean, when I look at that,
That just sounds so good. As you saying it so beautifully.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with basketball?
But this is what I'm saying though. Like, if it has to do with basketball, is what. But I also had to hear all this year. I've had to hear it on multiple different levels. Could they defend? Could Dylan Harper be a defender? He's proven himself to be a good defender. Carter Bryant, could he get his shot down right? Because he was shooting bad at the beginning of the season. Could he still be that level of defender? He's progressed over the season and even in the playoffs to be a better shooter and a very competent defender. De'Aaron Fox, I don't know why people think that just because you play in Sacramento that means that you're not good, but
You think he's been playing good?
I think he's been
I
playing
think he's
decent.
been
I don't think
mid,
he hasn't been playing
Decent?
up to his level. Yes,
he's been
De'Aaron Fox
mid.
has been playing very decent this playoffs.
All right,
Very
bro.
inconsistent basketball De'Aaron Fox has been playing.
That
He's been
3-point
playing.
shooting, that 3-point shooting is not humming. That nigga's getting
Listen,
downhill. Nigga not finishing
unless
like he used to.
Someone clip Gabe, please.
Rashad McCants is out the mud.
well, you know what? It's
I
fine.
think
I won't even say no more. It's all right. We'll see. We're gonna see.
I'm with
I
Kent.
think-
I'm
We're
with
gonna
Kent.
see.
I
I'm
think
with
the Knicks
Kent in
pick
the
and
fact
roll
that,
gives y'all a fucking problem because that drop coverage that the Spurs like to play is not going to work against a big that actually has skill at the game of basketball. We have a center that can not only shoot, he can play make. They run plays from him at the 3-point line. He can make plays out of the short roll. The nigga has so many options he can go to. He's super mobile. He can dribble. I think Cat in itself is a contradiction to how y'all like to play, which is drop. You know what I'm saying? Elite pick and roll with Brunson. I think we nullify your rebounding advantage because Cat, super good rebounder. Mitchell Robinson, super good rebounder. Josh Hart, good rebounder for his position. We have, you see? You're rebounder for his position. You can be nasty. You can be nasty and honest. I was honest. Let me continue.
I'm so glad you
We
stopped
got-
it right there because
We got Josh Hart, the rebounder at his position. I think, I'm not going to lie, I think our bench is low-key better than yours. We have Shamit coming off the bench. That nigga's hitting everything through the net. That nigga's been a phenomenal pickup.
he got heat check every time he shoots.
Yeah, no, Gabe, it's fake. But right now, it's fakeness in our favor. These last couple of series, he's been very good in limited minutes. Jordan Clarkson, that nigga's been hooping. Deuce, that nigga's a demon. Deuce has been starting a little bit lately, hitting big shots. Not the best defender in the world, but gives hustle. He's always
if Castle's hitting shot, I'm sorry. If Castle's hitting shot like this, y'all
Deuce is yeah, you know what I'm like. Come on, right? I think we match y'all in the grit and the grind. We way tougher than y'all. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, I think we have a better defensive cast. I think OG's better than any defender y'all have on the bro, other than Wemby. Wemby's the only thing. Wemby's the only thing.
No, I think Castle. I think Castle's that good.
Wemby's the bro.
Like
I'm not gonna lie.
That shit, nah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Because Castle's
Don't
good.
do
They got
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Don't do it, Miles. Don't do it.
Fournette is a
lie,
great
bro.
rim protector. Carter Bryant's great.
Yeah, Luke
I think
Cornett.
I think
he a good rim protector and drop for sure. He good in drop. A nigga got cinder blocks for feet.
Nah, that's facts. But I think the cast, like when you get, I think y'all got like Mitch is great, OG is great.
Mikal, when he wants to play basketball, is good.
Deuce when he's navigating around screens is
Deuce
good.
is good.
But I feel like
you don't like him. Jose is good, bro.
Sucks.
He good, bro. He ass, but he's not ass, bro. He's good, bro.
But I think Wemby is just, buddy, he's good.
I think it's going to be a good series either way.
Obviously, I think Wemby is like he's the best defender in the series, right? All of this shit I've seen Wemby do is predicated on that nigga mostly being able to play drop, bro. I gotta see that nigga when they have to change something. You can't sit in that.
But people
forever.
don't even when he plays drop, right? They'll play the pick and roll. You gotta remember, he got like 10 feet arms, right? So
I agree with you.
Drop, right? He doesn't have to play it too far. But you gotta remember too, people don't even they'll drive and then
they probing, they scared. Yeah.
They don't shoot. So it's like it's about, and then he's also like the best recover big in the league. And then he's also great at contesting shots outside. Like I think Cat can exploit that to an extent. But if Wemby comes outside, I think Cat, like if he does beat him off the dribble, I think Wemby I think Wemby can recover great. I think depending on who's on the court, I think they can help great. It's like a combination of a lot of things. But I do think in like a great to perfect scenario, the Knicks are a good counter because OG, I think he attacks mismatch as well. Cat, obviously, I think he attacks mismatch as well. I think Jalen Brunson, I feel he attacks every mismatch like damn near
possible.
If it goes if it goes in y'all favor, I think y'all can do that.
I think our shooting core is better.
I think y'all do shoot I think offensively y'all are better.
I
it also
agree.
and like I've been saying, I told Lucas this. I've been telling every Spurs fan this. To me, the offense, a lot of it has to do with how well Stephon Castle is shooting. I think because he gets gapped a lot on so people can help on Wemby.
Yeah, exactly.
So they make it harder for him. Like if Stephon Castle is making his wide open shots, I think it's very hard for anybody to beat him.
I think we live by the guard play and we die by the guard play.
Yeah.
But I did say
I don't think so.
In my group chat, I did immediately as soon as the Celtics went out, I said whoever wins the West wins the finals. But I'm slowly walking that back as Jalen Brunson keeps having these games. I will say that. Then I gotta see who comes out the East. If it is the Knicks, I do think the Knicks have a chance.
I think at this point it's just the Knicks.
They could take it in 7.
I think the Pistons can beat us. I think we washed them Cleveland niggas.
Everybody feels that way about Cleveland.
If the Pistons make it to the finals, I think I thought anybody could take it. I think Minnesota could take the Pistons possibly.
It's just their offense. It's just the lack of offensive help, which is why during the middle of the season they made it was so heavily coveted that they go out and get a second scoring option. But
would you rather have an offense that's not good or an offense that's supposed to be good but inconsistent?
I'd rather have an offense that's supposed to be good but inconsistent.
For sure. Anybody else?
It depends on how that offense looks. Because if I have an offense where on our good nights, it just depends on what's the best way I can say. Okay, if I have an offense and our good nights are dependent upon us getting mainly offensive rebounds, then that's just not going to work. Because we've seen that from teams, namely Houston Rockets. They were looked at. When you look at them, they sit in positions in the offensive ratings and some of the higher tiers because they were a great offensive team. But then when you lose that offensive rebounding in a guy like Steven Adams and stuff, you see where it kind of plummets at. So if my good but inconsistent offense is based off of something like that, like out of our control, then I think I would rather take the bad offense because at least you can kind of pinpoint, okay, we need a game plan around the fact that we just don't do this well. And then it's the other stuff we can worry about.
What would be considered an inconsistent offense in the league right now?
Cleveland. I think that shit ass.
Okay, so you're right.
Cleveland,
Boston.
But Boston, I feel, is different from Cleveland.
Boston.
The only reason why I agree with you on Boston is because Boston lies on a inconsistent method in and itself.
It's more volatile. It's more volatile.
Exactly. That's the word I'm looking for.
They just
you good, Miles? I got
threes.
You, my boy.
I don't get that. I don't get why they just kept shooting threes.
A spreadsheet told them that's the smart thing to do, and it's worked for them in the past. To be fair, it's worked before.
Dunks.
They were having better shooting nights then.
So, would you rather be the Pistons or the Cavs?
That's in short what I was asking, Santo.
I would much rather be the Pistons.
I think I would. Yeah, I would much rather be the Pistons.
Even if my offense is inconsistent, I got the second best defense in the league.
Yeah, but I mean, even if we're not factoring in like the actual team itself, and we're just looking at the question within its own vacuum, like I was saying, Santo, if I know that I don't have a second scoring option, but I know I have a guy that I can pretty much lean on, and I just need somebody else to kind of help him out on a nightly basis, I'd much rather take that than to know that I'm going into a series where I have two, I think we will all label them as prolific scorers in James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, and then night after night, you know what I'm saying, like night after night, game after game, one's a dud and the other one has to kind of uplift them, kind of sort of, or then the offense just like the thing that I'm not hoping for when it comes with Cleveland is that James Harden has the stinker. Donovan Mitchell has the can't shoot game like he had in game. What was that? Game 5 in Detroit, the last game where he was like 0 of 8 from 3 up until he hit that one right before overtime, I believe it was. Like we can't have that game paired with the James Harden 6, 7, 8 turnovers, 2 for 9 from 3, and then having to be bailed out by the guy that nobody thinks has that level of offensive, not talent, but hasn't proven it offensively, and Evan Mobley to come down and hit clutch threes and clutch free throws for us. So it's like I would much rather have that level of Pistons offense where, okay, yeah, we're a bad offense, but at least we can get points this way.
I don't even think it's about. That's true, right? But I think it's more. Yeah, our offense is fucking terrible. But how are you gonna score on us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, see, if we was pairing that with like a good defense, then yeah, I wouldn't. It wouldn't even be a question anyway.
I would have definitely took the inconsistent team. That's the number 2 defense in the league.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was leaning on Pistons more bad and Cleveland more inconsistent.
Yeah, because it is. It just is. I don't know. Who we got for Game 7 though, fellas? Pistons, Cavs.
Pistons.
It should be the Pistons.
I seen number 1 in Game 7 until he shows me otherwise. I got the Pistons.
Yeah.
I feel like they've both been able to save each other in separate games. I think that scenario you just listed is gonna happen, Kent. Them niggas are gonna both play like shit in the same game.
What? In the same one?
Yes. There's some. There was a fourth quarter. I think it was game 4. Was game 4 the game demons played really good in the second half?
Yes.
Or was that okay?
Yeah.
So it was game
like
3.
37
in the second half. In the first half, he played like dog shit. But in game 3, it was then. I watched demons trick the game away. 6 to 7.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think Lonnie was complaining in the Discord about game 3.
6 to 7 straight possessions. Him tricking the game away and James Harden saving the day. And I've also watched, you know what I'm saying, James Harden turn the ball over repeatedly, and D. Mitch kind of come in and save the day with his scoring, his scoring, quote unquote, if y'all can see my fingers right now. All in all, I think we're gonna have that game where them niggas can't save each other, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, that Max Strus demon shooting shit, that has to come to a stop.
That is fake. That is fake.
Bro, we've seen it before. What's
that is fake.
Max Strus was pissing me off, bro.
He's streaky, man.
No.
Get him, Gabe.
No.
Tell him, Gabe. Tell him.
I have to remind y'all?
I feel like in the game 7, all fakeness is gonna be exposed, man.
Maybe game 7 is that Evan Mobley, Jared Allen game. We never know, man.
I think Cleveland's so fake.
We were talking about it earlier. Evan Mobley's been their best player.
I found out Jared Allen was 6'9". That shit killed my whole perception of him. I think he's ass now.
6'9"?
Jared Allen.
Are you serious?
Jared
the afro
Allen
makes him look taller.
6'9".
Yeah, he's only 6'9". The afro makes him look like he's about 6'11", 7 feet, but he's only 6'9". I knew this when he was playing in Brooklyn.
I'm good on Jared.
No. To the no.
What the fuck?
No, I actually thought he was like 6'11", 6'10", something. He looks way taller than he actually is. I guess it's because he's so skinny.
He's lanky. He got long arms.
Get down.
But yeah, all that fake shit is exposed, man. We're gonna play Cleveland again. Hopefully, we got somebody on their team. You know what I'm saying? Loyal to Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully, the ref let us get away with fouling a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we get to the finals, man. Let's do it.
The way it's looking, everybody's getting ready to get what they want anyway. So
cool.
The way it's looking up there in Minnesota right now, yeah, Sauce, this is me, man. Who else you know rock a Spurs hat, Sauce? Come on, brother.
Oh shit. What's up, Kai?
Yeah, man, but the way it's looking right about now, yeah, it'll be yeah, we'll be seeing them boys in Oklahoma City come next Monday or whatever it is.
Oh, that's gonna be a movie! Oh my god!
I hope y'all do
4-1.
Do it for me.
Who? What?
4-1. Spurs.
God.
4-1.
Regular season to the postseason.
How do I tell you, gang? How do I tell you?
I saw Brooklyn in 2014 beat the Heat 4 times. I'm saying that regular
all
TV.
right, all right.
Yeah, the difference is they didn't have Wimby
Too
though.
much stuff.
That's
All right,
true.
all right. Let's transition
That's
over
such
the
a
last
crazy
thing.
stat to think about, bro.
Is there anything in anime you guys want to mention? Talk about quick.
Yo,
Oh,
that
I
was
watched
Recommendations, man.
I watched I forgot. Was it Leon in the Aspie? I watched that Kill
Yeah,
Blue shit. I
Kill
caught up
Blue.
to it.
It's fine. I just turned my camera off.
Oh, you
It's
now
that
fucking with
simple.
it
It's
again.
good.
I fuck with it. It's a cool watch. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's not unique, but, you know, it's fun.
But I think I asked in the thing. I think it'll like a fun combo would like be like who's the better assassin in their peak, Sakamoto or whatever buddy name is. Like it's like the same shit kind of like they're both assassins, but not the same shit essentially because like obviously one got fat but he's still elite, and the other one's just a kid now because he got bit by a fucking beetle or a wasp and it turned him into a kid, and he's still elite.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's alright.
I want to say I didn't read Invincible comics when they came out, and when I learned about the show.
Oh, I don't gotta.
And I got spoiled the other day scrolling some YouTube shorts, and I took a deep dive into the comics. And man, the show is it's got a long way to go, man. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for Invincible. I'm not as high on it as the I guess like the rest of the main panel, but it's cool. It's good to have a modern superhero show for sure.
Yo, I've been seeing a lot of jokes about Invincible being like PNG, a lot of PNG shit.
It definitely
It is.
Hey, bro.
I gotta watch it. I gotta catch up.
It's
Hey,
not that
I
bad.
think there was a
Yo, it's that's like a picture of a big
Hi,
like
like
python looking
Markai,
shit,
Gabe,
and it's like
when
they just zoom in and they make it bigger. Dude. That's so funny. I gotta catch up and watch.
it's
shit
jokes,
is
but
hilarious.
it really shows how that it's that bad. Like, and
It's
especially
bad.
with the amount of money that's being.
So
put
why?
into
Okay,
it.
so this is. I have a question about that, right? For the masses to love animation so much when it comes to these shows, why are people like still calling this thing peak? Is it like the story is that good to where nobody gives a fuck about that?
Yes.
Characters are
Yes.
good. Conflicts.
Yes.
It's
Violence.
Gabe, that animation shit is the world's biggest gimmick. That shit didn't start
Right.
until 20.
Yeah.
That
I
shit
think it's
didn't,
only
that shit didn't start until 2020. Nobody ever actually gave a fuck about animation and anime to the extent that they would stop watching an anime for it. That just didn't happen.
Right.
Unless it was like Berserk CGI,
Yeah.
Kingdom CGI level bad, where it's quite literally unwatchable. You know what I'm saying? But before that, anime has been a story first type of thing. Manga's been a story first type of thing. It's when Demon Slayer and all of this, respectfully, mid shit has gotten recognition.
cut.
No, it's the truth though. It's gotten the recognition. It appealed more to a wider audience of people, and then
Right.
by default, that wider audience who has no idea what the fuck they're talking about started valuing shit that doesn't matter. That animation shit doesn't matter that much. But we can also acknowledge Invincible's animation is bad.
And we can also acknowledge a $2
It
super
is.
chat from Sauce. Just showing love. Appreciate you.
I think it only gets memed though because
Meme.
of how much money they spend, especially when they started doing the
Exactly.
comparisons
So
to
they
the
got a big budget.
new Jujutsu
$200
Kaisen season.
million.
I think
No
the reason,
way.
I think the reason
I
it
remember
gets
someone
noticed
posted
was
in the
that
Discord.
first-
Someone posted it as like side by side. Jujutsu Kaisen spent like 500K, and then Invincible was like 2 million.
Nah, but the art style though for the comics, that shit is fire. For
I agree.
Invincible, that shit
Yeah,
is
it is.
fire. I really
Yes,
like
it's
it.
it's crazy.
Like, it's very
Remember,
sleek and shit. And they got like very lean. Like I like the way it looks a lot. Like Mark in the comics immediately. That's a fire like art style. I like that a lot.
just
I agree, Gabe. It is bar.
I'd just say take it with a. It's gonna sound crazy, but take it with a grain of salt. Yes, putting side by side by how much these people are getting paid versus how much these people are getting paid. Just understand there's also two different countries, so economy is different. Also, I think here they're focusing a lot more on voice actors and celebrities versus the animators.
We already debunked that.
1000%.
We already debunked that, Mud. That's already been debunked, Mud. Already, if they have a $200 million budget, only $30 million is being allocated towards the voice acting.
Come on, you got
We-
170 to play with.
We don't already
Are you-
debunked that. We can do licensing for music. Let's be generous. We can be generous with the licensing for music. Let's say the licensing for the
Break down the
music
production.
is. Let's say the licensing for the music
Okay.
is 40 million. Right? We're at 70 million. Right?
Mhm.
Let's say operating costs. Right? Is 30 million. You know, not paying the staff, but having the studio to be able to animate, having the studio to where they're able to do the VA work, you know, any extra productions and effects that are done mastering the footage on the back end. Let's say so that's 100 million right there. Let's pay the director for making the script, and let's pay the original owners of the comic books. Let's say that's another 25 million. What else is left to spend with the 75 million that we have remaining?
Did you count marketing as well?
They took a loss on the marketing anyway because of David. So, but let's say 25.
True.
Let's say 25. Let's say $25 million in marketing. We have 50 million left. Yeah, David. The one of the main songs for Invincible is a song by David named "Feel It."
Yeah.
Is that number
The Tesla
like?
dude,
See the
the
budget
Tesla
number.
dude.
Was that actually ever revealed, or was that just like? Is that actually the budget number?
I'm going under the pretense that that's the real number.
Oh, okay, then.
But I've searched it, and that number pops up a lot. That
30
200.
mil for voice actors is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Is the voice acting
I mean,
good?
yeah,
I haven't tried
yeah, J.K. Simmons, I think, is making like $5 million. That's actually confirmed, and that's a great actor.
But he's like a renowned actor.
It's a great actor. So that makes sense. But so let's say 25 million marketing. We have 50 million left. What else, Santo?
Oh, you got me there.
Under the table.
Because I'm saying if JJK is doing 10 episode seasons, 2 million an episode, and we see what we're getting with that 20 million. Obviously, we know poor working conditions. Them niggas aren't really, getting a sustainable living wage for sure. But we see the quality that's coming from that low amount of a budget. I think it's kind of absurd to not be able to see 50 million be realized in this project. I don't get it.
But do you think? Well, yeah. I'll agree with you there. I'll agree with you there. Now, do you think that's a choice based? The art style that they're going with, that's your typical Western style superhero.
No, I think it's corporate greed.
You think so?
Plain and simple. I don't think the art style excuse is a choice. I think Teen Titans from back in the day looks better than Invincible animation wise.
That shit is fire. Yeah,
I don't think that it's inexcusable that that's the case.
That shit looks better than a lot.
Young Justice.
Young Justice looks better. I think of like shows outside of superhero shows. So like Star Wars, The Clone Wars is choreographed way better than Invincible. Looks way better. So I'm just
all the Star Wars shows with that art style.
Let's not pretend like those shows even have close to the budget of Invincible.
Like the Bad Batch was good.
I don't even think they could afford to even think about that.
Like, there's no excuse.
I think the major Invincible problem is just the drop off, and I think that was the same thing with One Punch Man. Where like season 1 was so good, and then now
Avatar is a hard cook also.
I would say season 2 was good too. Season 2 was okay for Invincible. 1 was amazing.
It's so hard to
1 was
what
fire.
you're getting now and what you had before. So
it's jarring because it's so noticeable.
I was like,
I think it's got lazy. Like one episode, Mark gets dragged to hell and he has to fight this 3-headed demon dog, and you're expecting like a really good fight.
It's all
and this motherfucker throws the demon up in the air, and the camera follows the demon instead of the fight. Boy, I was high.
It was lazy. It's lazy.
That sounds crazy as hell.
You could.
It's so bad at times, bro.
But here's the problem: we're still gonna watch every new season.
I'm still gonna
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the story's that good.
So,
the characters are that good.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
So, like, be honest with you, I can't hate them if they can be lazy, but they know they've got a really good story.
Yo, but it's like
we gotta get out of that mentality.
Yo, literally right before that scene I just mentioned, we spent 5 minutes of a fucking conversation that we didn't need to have for real. Like, no exaggeration. It was such a long conversation of them just falling down the hole to get.
I think that conversation was needed. I like that conversation. Because I think that's kind of like apparently people say it was like a Marvel dig, like putting like the helmets on and stuff, and how stupid it was. But I thought that little fella scene was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, with the helmet re-imaging on his head and shit.
Yeah.
Every single time he has to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Nah, that shit was funny. That shit was funny. No, that was a good scene. That was good.
Because every time in Marvel, they take the helmets
off
to talk.
The conversation lasted because I did like to the point where was it Damien said Omni-Man didn't talk. Like I did like that we did all that to get to that point, and then we finally got there. But that whole scene just dragged for a minute. I was laughing. I understand what you guys are saying, but I just felt like it was the longest time just for them to get down to the scene of the fight for them to do something that lazy.
I guess. I'm not too mad at it.
Question: is anybody going to the movie theaters to watch Attack on Titan: The Final Attack?
What?
Yeah, definitely not.
When does that come out?
It's
Wait, hold
pretty
on,
much
Sam,
just it's just the same last the last fight in Attack on Titan, just in 4K.
I'll be there to boycott it.
Yeah. Is it gonna come out again or?
Mm-hmm. It's coming out.
I'd
in
watch
theaters.
it.
Okay.
I know you would.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I mean
nothing at all.
Fries. Fries in the bag.
Fries in the bag, man.
No, I think there's certain things I'd watch. Like the end of AOT, that's like a really good ending. Like,
I'll
watch it.
It's good enough for you to go to the theater and pay for it just to watch something you've already seen.
I'll watch it, not the movie.
But I think that's better than like a bunch that. See when Demon Slayer would like release some of them episodes new in the theater. I would watch the AOT instead of Demon Slayer.
And that's why I said I'm like, when it comes to shit that you like, Kai, you just don't give a fuck. That's the problem. For me, whether I like it or dislike it, I give a fuck. I don't like getting hold. I just don't like getting hold, even if it's something I like. To me, paying $18 to see something that you've already seen is you getting hold. You're getting old. But like I said, if you don't give
hold
a
on,
fuck,
hold on.
that's up to you.
Wait.
But the experience
so don't you go to the movies?
Like
have you gone to the movies to watch the same movie twice?
I've never done that.
Not against my will. I mean, not with my own.
Yeah, nobody's asking.
No. I phrase it wrong. I said not of my own volition. So I've seen Transformers more than once in the movie theater, but that's because I was a kid. I had no fucking choice. But as a grown man,
I've never done that. I don't get why people do that. You go to
why?
I know somebody that's gone back to the movies to watch the same movie 4 times. Why?
Why?
The
only time I've done that twice in my life. One instance was when I worked at the movie theater, so I was going for free. I wasn't losing anything. Okay. And then the second time was for Sinners because the movie was so unbelievably ass. I had to just make sure I wasn't.
You had to make sure you wasn't bugging.
I had to. So to me, that's not getting hold. I'm trying to confirm whether or not I was tripping or not. But if you've already read Attack on Titan and finished it, if you've already seen the Attack on Titan anime and you fucking finished it, why the fuck would you pay again to go see the shit again?
I haven't watched it in 4K while eating popcorn.
But
I can wait. I could wait 2 more seconds. I'll pull it up right here. I got popcorn in my pantry.
$1 popcorn.
I got a big ass TV in the back. I'm seated in my living room watching that bitch.
It's just not the same experience. It's just not the same. It's just not the same.
It's not the same.
So would you say it's
you want to be around a bunch of other sweaty stank niggas that seen the same shit you already seen? Y'all all musty. Y'all all eat popcorn.
Musty?
Everybody got to be musty.
I know you going to these anime events.
I pick my own seat. I'll take my own seat in the corner, away from everyone.
Yeah, you pick your own seat in the corner, and then you got another nigga who thought he was just as smart as you. Y'all thought y'all was so smart, and now he got his toes on the side of your fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Corn chip Frito-Lay feet all in your fucking face because you wanted to be an idiot and watch some shit you already seen, my nigga. 18 for a ticket. 15 for popcorn,
also,
7 for the
that's-
beverage,
let
for
me just
an
say,
experience
Miles,
you've already gotten. All right, bro.
That's for you lot, but like cinema tickets, like for me here, like very cheap.
I don't give a fuck if they were.
Yo, they got $2 movies at Flippers where I live. I'm still not going over there.
It's not about the cost. It's the principle.
Yeah,
Okay, so do you feel okay? I always like to talk about it. So would you feel the same way if somebody bought like the Sakuna Maharaga Blu-ray?
It's a replayable DVD that you can have inside the crib. No,
but you have it on Crunchyroll.
The Blu-ray, John?
No, not the Blu-ray. It's the same thing, just upscaled.
What you mean?
It depends on what they buy. Is it like a regular Blu-ray? Like is it a regular case?
There's context. Are they a collector? Yes.
Yeah, if it's a collector's thing,
No, it's a Blu-ray. It's a Blu-ray.
But what are they just buying the Blu-ray just to buy?
Different though.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
So then Santo. Unlike a lot of people that exist in the world, I like to stand on all of my 10. The nigga that buys the Blu-ray, if he's just buying it to buy it, is an idiot. The only benefit of the doubt I'm giving him is that it's a collectible physical item that he could display. He could
like Santo, if he had a room like you, if he had a room like you with a nice shelf,
you could play,
and it was like a nice disc. It was part of decoration.
It don't even have to be that. It could be something you bring in the crib. You could bring it in the crib. You could wrap it. It has value down the line when that no longer exists. You could resell it. To me, having something a tangible item is different from you walking into a cinema
with a QR code on my phone
and then leaving. It's not comparable. It's not comparable.
Like all I get to do is post a picture on my Instagram, and then like that's all.
I am not an advocate of niggas being taken advantage of in any way, shape, or form. It is.
It's not.
Santo, you know, bro.
Me and Miles are just gonna fundamentally disagree on this.
It is.
You don't think they're getting taken advantage of? These studios know that everybody's gonna be seated there no matter what.
So Santo, why not just add 4K upscaling into the Crunchyroll thing? We have 4K shit on Crunchyroll right now. Why can't they just add it on Crunchyroll for free? They'll still make money. They'll still make money from licensing the Crunchyroll and them niggas paying for it. They'll still make money by niggas going on Crunchyroll and giving viewership and watching it. Why can't they make it free? Why are they making a limited time event to want to make niggas think they're experiencing something new, dragging them out and hoeing them? Why?
Are there like extra scenes or something? Is no new footage?
I just looked the shit up. There's nothing new.
Yo, if they told me, because didn't the creator, he said that he didn't like the way the ending, he did the ending or whatever. If that movie was an alternate ending of what he liked, I'm there. This is something different. Yeah. I've never seen that before. But if it's like what Uncle Miles has told me, and it's the exact same shit, punch for punch, bar for bar, I'm not seated. I'm not seated.
Super chat. They are milking the cow dry, basically. Here's the content of the film.
I'm not seated.
It stitches together the final 2 episodes of the Attack on Titan final story into one continuous movie-length story with 4K presentation, updated visuals.
I'm not seated. I'm not. I'm not seated.
Why you say updated?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
niggas,
seated.
they eyes don't even see the 4K. Niggas don't even notice it.
I'm not seated, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
It's tell the difference.
I'm not
just spending this money.
But yeah, hey, Miles. So what?
We got.
You see, Kai.
I'm bored. I don't want to stay in the. I'm bored. I don't want to stay in the house. I want to go watch a fucking film. Kick my fucking feet up with my seats that got reversed backwards. Put my feet up. And film. Watch something that I enjoyed watching before on the big screen. Leave.
Hey Kai, like I'm explaining.
You can't argue with
right?
somebody that doesn't care.
I'm explaining my point, right? And I've already said, if you like getting taken advantage of, that's your prerogative.
Not being taken.
I'm not. It is. It
It's
is.
not.
It is. It
It's
is.
not.
It is.
I don't see how you think it's not. I'm sorry.
It is.
It's not.
They're
You
literally
don't
taking.
think so?
They're literally taking advantage of them knowing that people are going to go out of their
They're
way
gonna
to buy
get
something.
seated. They're seated.
I'm pretty sure the exact words.
They're walking in with their
boardroom
fucking
were,
popcorn and they shit.
Let's
and they're
take advantage.
They're watching that shit. Like, no, my couch is more comfortable than them fucking seats in the movie theaters. I'm seated back there.
How can we capitalize on this rabid fan base that we know will buy anything we put out there? Oh, I got it. Let's just release some shit they've already seen already, but we title it 4K.
That's a money clip. That's a money clip.
I just feel like
you can't even tell the difference.
I just feel like you can apply that to so many things. It's like, do you buy a but let me finish.
All right, go ahead. I want to hear one of the applications.
So one of the applications I would think would be, do you buy a drink in the club?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I buy a drink, but you know what I don't buy? I buy a drink, but you know what I don't buy?
The entire bottle.
I don't buy a bottle.
You never go.
I don't buy a bottle.
I've learned some new things over this weekend.
$2 super chat. It's the same thing as 6 remastered
Never buy
Last of Us.
I don't buy a bottle. I'll pregame before I leave my house so that when I do go out, I may only want one drink, if that.
But wouldn't that be the same application? Even though it's one, you're being taken advantage of on that one drink, right?
Okay. Have I been to the club before?
Yes, you've been to the club before.
Okay. Probably gonna get a deal or something. Free drink.
What happy hour? What happy hour thing?
I go to a happy hour. Like Loki, I actually appreciate you. I go during happy hour. I pay $3 for the drink. That's cheaper than I'll get it from the store. What? It's not the same thing.
So if it's not happy hour, are you getting a drink?
Who knows?
Who knows?
But that's the same thing. You're choosing to spend the money the way you want it. It's not taken advantage of.
Is there a different DJ at the club?
But there's like a
Are there different hoes at the club? There's a whole experience tied
to the experience.
At the club.
What if there's different hoes in the cinema?
Yeah. What experience are you getting watching a movie that's meant to be a quiet environment? Watching the same episode y'all
like I told Random last time. If we're going, hey, it's showing Attack on Titan on Cosm.
Okay.
It's the same thing. It's a movie theater. It's the same thing. Bigger screens. It's an immersive environment.
What's Cosm? What's that?
Cosm is like this. It's pretty much an entire LED wall, and it's like.
And how much would it charge for me to go watch the Demon Slayer episodes I've already seen at Cosm?
It's probably more than a movie theater, but you're going for the experience.
Cosm is a club?
No, it's not. It's not a club. Think of it as a
high-end movie theater.
Like a high-end movie theater.
You better bring some lube. They fucking you.
Yo, but how's a movie the same thing as a club? You go to the club,
and Gabe, and that's what I want. That's Gabe. That's what I want.
There's very good-looking women dancing. Let's be for real. Very good-looking women dancing. You got music playing, different music at different days, whatever. Depends on what the DJ is. What's $20 for a cup for a drink?
Mind you, it's not even $20.
Whatever. I just threw out a number.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Shit, maybe
it's a different experience every time.
I
sit down in that goddamn movie theater. I'm seeing the same shit I already seen,
and that too. Every time you go to the club, the experience is not the same. It's not the same.
How do you not have the
waiting in line is different?
Because there's different hoes there every single time. There's different music being played there every single time. The vibe of the night might be different.
Depends on what club you go to. If you want to go to a club,
there might be ops across the way. There's a variety of different experiences. Mind you, alcohol is not the focal, and alcohol is not the focal point of going to the club. It's the social aspect. You're paying to get into the social aspect to have the opportunity to get bitches, or you know what I'm saying, network, whatever the case may be. When I'm going to the movie theater, the focal point is the movie. The movie's something I've already seen. I'm not getting a different experience from it, and I leave, and that's it. I don't get nothing. There's no coochie attached to it. There's nothing that comes with it.
Miles and Gabe,
Miles, you don't play the little arcade before the movie.
What if there are hoes attached to it?
At the movies?
Attached to what? At the Demon
At the
Slayer
movies.
movie?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We know what they look like, man.
Oh, come on.
Hold on, let me
This
get this.
this goalpost is moving.
We know what they look like.
And all I'm simply saying is, with these last, and all I'm simply saying is, with these last 3 album releases, every club is gonna sound the same anyway. So that's neither here nor there.
Hell no.
But I would like to just point out, and this is all I'm gonna say. A, I love going to the movies as much as the next man. And number 2, it wasn't even close for Game 6, fellas. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
blowout.
I've been watching. I've been watching.
32.
It's not even it's not even close. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But Miles, I do, back to the point though, Miles. I do see what you're saying about and I feel this way a lot of times too when like either streaming services or companies make it seem like they're giving you something extra while it's really just a makeup over something that they've already done. Like it's a rehashing of something. Like, oh well, here's the same movie, but here's an extra 2 minutes of this, level of commentary or whatever the case may be. Like I do feel you in that stance, but that also points to whether you look at it from your stance of saying people getting taken advantage of, or is Santo's point of view of saying like, some people they just want that more type of deal. Like people like the craze, you know what I mean? Like the craze and the fads that people have gone through. Like we've seen the people that have gone like extremely overboard with like your Harry Potters, your Twilights, your things of that nature. Like so it's just I think it's really all the perspective of how you look at it. And that's just how but I do agree with your stance of it though. I do think it is like they know some people are so crazed behind these things, like your Twilights, like your Harry Potters.
And Kent, I think you're speaking to a good point that people will get taken advantage of when it comes to things that they like. So I'm gonna lay a groundwork here, right?
Yeah.
But then I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear no fucking anime fans complain about nothing fucking else of them getting taken advantage of. I don't want to hear that their fucking favorite series doesn't have good animation. I don't want to hear that their fucking series has AI voice acting. I don't want to hear their fucking series has bad paneling. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't fucking complain, because when they're gonna take advantage of your ass one way, you're all fucking hunky dory for it. But when they bend your fucking ass over in a different way, you want niggas to woe is me feel bad for you. Fuck that. I hate the selective complaining, and that's my fucking problem. You want either be a bitch and take dick or don't take it. You can't be in the middle. That's my fucking problem. I'm tired of the anime fans being the most fucking complaining, whiny, bitch-made fan base imaginable, always fucking crying and complaining no matter what's given to them, but then they'll also turn around, put the lube in their own ass, and go get fucked. That's what I'm tired of. So yeah, I could go to a drink and get taken advantage of at the bar. I'm not fucking complaining about the bar. I don't complain.
Unless Bill Cosby is there, then you don't want to get taken advantage of. I'm just throwing that out there.
I just wanted to be clear that Miles is not talking about me.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking.
No, I know. I do not take penis. I do not put lube in my own ass. I don't do.
No, I just get so bro.
No,
like,
you got passion. I respect it.
No, bro, that shit is ridiculous, bro. Niggas complain every fucking season. There's a complaint. Oh my god, the animation is a pixel off. They didn't get the manga panel right. Niggas will complain, do all of that shit all fucking year. But when they get 6 episodes, they've already fucking seen. Oh, here's my wallet. Take it. No.
He mad.
Miles, if I buy a ticket,
bro, because Santo, at one point in time, and I'm making it bigger than it needs to be. I'm making it bigger than it needs to be. But we were in fucking chains because of that mentality. Because some niggas are okay with it. I made it inside the house. I'm good. While everybody outside is getting fucked and getting holed over. If you want shit to change, we as consumers have the power to change it. We don't have to get fucked. I don't like getting fucked. But I can't stop it. I can't stop it by myself. You know what I'm saying? 2K fucks niggas every year with the VC. But if the community won't stop buying it, why will they stop fucking us? So that's my problem. I hate the bitching when people won't control the scenario. You have the control. And I'm not mad. I can calm down. I can turn it off as a switch. Like, it's easy. But fuck.
What the fuck? Yo, I would hate to. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say
I
that shit.
promise you, that's the next voice clip that's going on my soundboard. But yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about?
We got the same talent. I can do the same shit.
I agree. That's why I haven't.
VC.
That's why I haven't bought 2K in like the last 2 years. I haven't bought Madden since like Madden 18. Like I agree. Like
I'm not seated for 2K this year. I'm on GTA 6.
Listen,
Yeah,
I buy 2K
GTA
every
6
year.
forever.
I said the gameplay's ass, but I don't complain about nothing.
GTA
Yeah.
6.
Oh, I got one thing. I got one thing. And we're doing this a lot in this Discord recently.
What's that?
Wistoria clears, Witch Hat clears, this clears, this clears. No, I'm getting so sick and so tired of hearing this
Kai
shit.
mad too.
So Kai,
we got Camp
Yo, we
mad
just having a
today.
therapy
We got
session
Mike.
today.
Everybody got
Everybody,
mad.
To me, it doesn't make sense. If like the Wistoria thing, I actually got so pissed off when that first like came into that Discord and I saw that. I threw my phone like across the wall because I was so fucking pissed off that we're comparing something with 12 episodes. I know Source was very specific about the first episodes, but Santo, Lani, can't remember who else, were talking about the whole of Black Clover, and that's when it was a problem.
Bro, Black Clover got a seasonal release. Like how these shows do now.
Black
It'd be
Clover
so
fan,
different.
by the way.
I'll let you know this, Kai. I've seen maybe 10 episodes of Black Clover. That's it. I do that just to troll the Black Clover fans.
Kai, you
We
let the
pushing
agenda get
proud.
you back.
No, because they're doing it with other shows that are like Witch Hat clears free run. And I don't think free run.
Oh yeah,
it's
that one does.
I don't think free run's that.
That one.
But
Hey,
I need the thing about these shows.
I think they both mid. But if me saying free rent ass get random and these niggas mad, I'm gonna say it every time. Riddell getting mad? Oh man.
But to me, it doesn't make what are we seeing in these first 3 episodes that is so great that comparing to anything else? That's what I just I can't understand.
For me, the characters are better. I think the entire cast of little girls. So Argot, Tishia, and then the other one that's like a little bit of a bot. And then Keyfree, and then Hugo that just got introduced. I do think the characters are way better. I think they're more interesting. And I think, unfortunately for Freerun, it's easier to tell a story of somebody ascending than a story of somebody whose mission's already completed. There's a natural degree of attraction to a story that isn't finished yet. So, like, that might not be a fair criticism, you know what I'm saying? Because Freerun is still good, but I personally do find Witch Hat more interesting. Now, as for the clears aspect, I just like to see you niggas squirm. Y'all gonna squirm.
And for me, I'll say for me, like I was genuinely asking, I really don't get the hype around Freerun. I need you guys, like I've been asking, like really explain to me, like, because
better than Full Metal, my ass.
No,
what's better than Full Metal?
They have it on my anime list. Yeah. So because it's the number one on my anime list. It beat out Full
arbitrary list that I don't care about. Yeah, salute.
Exactly. But for me, like,
that's your favorite word recently.
For me, I enjoy the characters more.
I'm not good.
The power system's better. The conflict is better. The world building to me is better already. The only thing I give Freerun above Witch Hat, not even animation, because I think the animation in Witch Hat is better than Freerun. The one knock I give Witch Hat is the conflict of the mom. We don't mention it enough. Like at some points you forget, like that's the main thing, because Coco doesn't even bring it up in like couple episodes. It's like, just like a passing thing. That's the only thing I give Freerun over, but I really don't understand the hype around Freerun over Witch Hat.
I was just saying, I think you need to give like all these shows like a good amount of time before you come to even the conclusion of saying something is better.
If I wanted to be
rational,
get that
promised treatment.
Sure. Like what? How
Oh
many
wait.
episodes does
Okay,
Freerun
okay.
have?
I think this is where the misconception is that I think at times when we say, I'm gonna bring you guys behind the scene, behind the curtain. We be saying shit just to literally piss people off.
That'd be
Like
working on me.
Yeah,
I'll
literally,
tell you that.
we see, man. We see.
yeah. Like you saw me say that Byakuya Renji fight is trash. You
I
see
can
what
take
it did to random
Rage
to,
bait.
to all of them.
That's good bait, buddy.
Great clip.
I be rage baiting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that better than anybody. Y'all are great at rage baiting.
You
Yeah.
straight is crazy.
Yo, I don't know whatever I'm having a convo with him. I don't know if he's ever rage baiting for me, like for real or not. Like, I never know.
What?
I never know when we're having a for real convo. If you're rage baiting me or not.
Yeah, niggas are never gonna know if I'm being serious.
Swear to God.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I never know.
Like honestly, like for okay, so like for stuff like Bleach, I really enjoy Bleach
I'm
personally,
sorry to hear that.
That's my Bleach is my favorite shit. Ooh.
but it is so easy to like trigger people. Like even like Sauce in the comments right now. I genuinely believe Sauce when he says that shit's ass.
No, he
'Cause
definitely believes that
he
shit.
feels that in his chest. And you know what's easy? Let me piggyback off of that. Let me get random triggered. Let me get Lonnie triggered. Let me have Ty inadvertently shoot at Riddell. Like, yeah.
Ty be rage baiting like a motherfucker, boy.
But yeah, which
That shit
which hat does clear free run? Like
You can tell when
that-
Ty's
that-
doing
that-
it too. He's
that's
like petty about it.
I personally
That's
genuinely believe
hilarious.
that which hat clears free
He was
run.
doing
Now
the
the
last time was on
Wistoria one, I enjoy Wistoria more than Black Clover.
What
Like,
ain't-
from what I've seen.
I gotta check
What
out the Wistoria
angles-
shit.
Wait.
Because
Wait, can I have one problem as well? Because the problem with this Wisteria thing that doesn't make sense to me. Because I remember there's a lot of people in this this little black community that don't like Deku, but you like Will, and Will was literally just Deku with a sword.
is that true?
I'm not caught up.
The fact that Santo even has to think
Yeah.
about it tells
So-
me it's true.
And that's why they lose me, because then they won't like Deku.
Who's Will?
But the thing is that
Because swords
Will-
makes
Will-
everybody cool.
but
I
that-
keep trying to tell people
hold on.
this.
Let him squirm. He's squirming. How
no,
is Will
no.
different?
No, what I'm saying is that I've never heard that question, so it does take me a while. Two, they're very similar, but Will's cooler.
Because he has a sword.
Does he cry as much? Does he cry as much?
Oh yes,
No,
All right.
no.
These are
So
Miles.
Santo, what makes Will cooler? Can you like
Sword. It's got to be the sword. From what I'm
He
hearing.
has a sword.
how about okay, so excluding the sword, why is
You
Will
can't do that.
cooler?
He has
No, I can't. I can't.
he has better goggles. He has
Deku was.
he
See,
has a better
Miles, it's the sword, bro. I'm telling you. We had this conversation when we had the best swordsman and all this other. I'm telling you, swords makes you cooler.
I never
If
understood that gimmick because all of the strong niggas be putting beats to niggas. They don't need no sword. So
You know what I'm saying? It's sword. Like if Drake went in the studio with the sword, plus 9 million or instantly.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Instantly.
Okay, so I'll say this. First of all, me, I like Deku as a character. I like Deku. I'm not the I hate Deku
Facts.
camp.
Facts.
That's more that's more Lonnie, I would say. For me, I do think that
ass.
Deku sometimes he complains a lot. I do think at times Deku he tries to talk no jutsu too much for me. Even though that is his character. And I'm okay with it. Now, I don't get that from Will. If that makes sense. At least for me.
To be fair,
I
Will isn't a
understand.
hero. That's like a
Mhm.
whole hero thing, right?
Yeah.
to, like save niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't really see how that's like a knock on Deku, I guess.
What the talking aspect?
Yeah, like the talking aspect, like he's a hero, so he's gonna try to like
Save
de-solve the
people.
situation.
Reason.
Or, like, yeah, like
Will's
reason try to save the
courage
niggas.
off the. That's insane.
Welcome,
Yo.
Sauce. How are we gonna cape for Will?
So what? So y'all comparing Will to who? Deku or Austin?
Kai said that they're very similar, and I'm just noticing a hypocrisy
To
of how
Deku.
y'all are
To
able to like
Deku?
Will
Yeah.
but not like Deku.
Oh well, I mess with Deku. I never said I don't like Deku. But
Noticing.
Austin though.
You
Now,
notice
yeah, they all like Deku now.
Yeah, noticing.
Kent is funny as fuck.
Everybody
Wait,
big Deku guy.
I never been on record saying I hate Deku. And am I a
said,
big fan of Deku?
I'm
Am I a
noticing.
big fan of Deku?
That's a good soundboard.
Am I a big fan of Deku? No, I'm absolutely not. But when we talking about crying, Will does not cry as much as Deku. That is a fucking cap. Whoever said that shit just lied through their fucking teeth. I don't know who the
Kai,
fuck
you
said
just
that
lied
shit.
to your fucking teeth, you bitch ass nigga.
Lied
You
through your
fucking
fucking
lying.
teeth. Just fucking
Oh,
lied.
whoa.
For sure.
Whoa.
For sure you died. Second thing.
These Will niggas not playing.
Second thing, his bitch is better. That's the second thing for sure.
Mm.
Bitch is better. For sure.
We're using the badness of his bitch
Look,
to
I
elevate his
can't-
status.
It's not even anime talk no more.
Hey, man.
Hey, hey,
On
I'm
Don't cap.
about to get into it.
Don't
though. I'm about
cap,
to get into it.
Miles.
Source has been doing this to me. for
Doesn't
the
that
last,
happen?
the last 4 days.
No,
I've never heard that,
no,
man.
because
Have you ever just seen a guy and he got a bad bitch and you
Hey,
like, man,
Goku better than Naruto, man, because Chi just better, I guess. I guess.
Oh my God.
look, no, I might get to the real shit.
I ain't mad at it.
So this is the reason I
Y'all
fuck Will though.
niggas got it.
Because Will already had his intelligence was already up there. His intelligence of his world was already up there. He already was in the books. He already had the credits really to get to the tower just based off education. He couldn't do anything magic wise, so he was already behind everybody else. That's the first thing. The second thing is too, right? We talk about hand-to-hand combat. Will hand-to-hand combat is already above Deku's and Austin's in the beginning anyway. In the beginning of their relative shows, you would hope, right? You would hope. But that's what I'm saying though. That's why I was saying the story is better in the beginning because Will. Well, I wasn't saying that's why, but I was saying Will was better in the beginning because he already is there. He's been putting in work, putting in his shit, and on top of all that shit too, I honestly just feel like he just has. How can I say this shit? Well, yeah, his courage. Feel me? Like I don't know.
Like I said, they're both cornflakes, but one just got an extra little bit of something on it, man.
And at the end of the day, like you said about Bleach, I don't hate Bleach. I actually love Bleach, but it's just niggas get out their fucking mind. Bleach, Soul Society arc is not better than all of Naruto.
Say that.
Bleach isn't better than One Piece. Fuck off my dick. Like, man, fuck out of here with this shit.
Say that, Bob. You don't like that shit.
But
we in the Bleach community. I mean, we in the One Piece community. We don't even entertain that.
That's what I'm saying. It's just stupid shit they be saying. I'm like, y'all. I just like shooting down niggas' parachutes down, just watching them fall to the ground. Like it just feels fun, you know. But anyway, so you feel me? When it comes to Black Clover, you feel me? I just feel like y'all niggas, that shit ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So shit, like you feel me? Like it is what it is, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? It was good while it was, but in that final art, man, shit, it's a reason that shit
Black
was 3 months.
Clover's ass.
No.
The final arc. The final arc. The final arc. I'm talking about the final arc.
I need that addendum. I was about to say.
That's what I'm talking about. Because I do mess with Black Clover in the beginning. There's some characters I love in Black Clover. You feel me? But that final arc, shit, y'all got that shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. So,
haven't read it by the way. Don't plan on it either. So I agree.
Yeah. So
the final arcs can be a bit messy, you know, like Shonen Jump restrictions.
Hey man, once that promise Neverland popped up, turned off my phone. We good.
They got the shit off Shonen Jump, cuz. I'm just saying. No. But it's, you know, it's like the whole process. It's all the same around. It's all, the whole manga industry is the same. Not different titles.
No, that's real though. That's real.
Not gonna lie. Black Clover comparisons, that's bad stock anyway. It sounds like y'all arguing over mid, man.
They both ain't no crazy shit. You feel me?
They both what?
It's both B tier at best.
Oh shit! You know, I might have to make a bet with someone. Because when Black Clover comes back, that's gonna be anime of the year.
No.
Oh, shit.
Fuck no, baby.
No.
Like good gas. You made me cough.
So hold up. Are you smoking purple gelato? Or are you smoking? Which one are you? What are you smoking?
My asthma pump.
Yeah.
You got that shit rolled up in the grab leaf, don't you?
Picked it up and put it down.
He stopped him right in his tracks too. He was like,
You need some hot grabba. Well,
not at all.
I got a question for you, gang. I got a question for you.
Mhm.
When is the Black Clover new season coming out? By your estimation?
October.
Jesus Christ, October,
So
and
you
you
got
think
2
it's gonna
months
be
to be the best?
What's the problem?
You know what's dropping in that same season, man?
What's dropping in that same season? Don't tell me Bleach.
I mean, well, that's actually gonna it's gonna do better than Black Clover, but that's not what I was talking about.
No. Please.
Yes, it is.
Bleach hasn't got motion. Bleach hasn't got motion.
Oh
This
shit!
is not-
Now you hating on
Bleach
Bleach.
hasn't
You
got
know Bleach is-
motion.
It just look.
The
Bleach-
final season of Bleach is not going to do better than Black Clover.
Bro, people cry about that Silver Arrow for days and days
Yo,
and days,
it's out
and
of
what
my
Ichigo is get his ass beaten. Come on now, let's be fair.
It's
We
out
could,
the
we're moving on from that. Come on now. What else is coming out around that time?
I'm not even going to say too much, man.
No, just Miles, what's coming out at that time?
It's not. I don't even have. I'm not going to say too much.
So you're thinking Black Clover is gonna beat this season of JJK, the new anime of Witch Hat, Damon's, Kagurabachi, what else?
This year?
No,
Is that what we were
no,
talking
my bad.
about?
Kagurabachi's coming out next year. My fault.
Oh my god.
The
One Piece.
yeah.
Kai, you see this guy?
He needs to be worried about. He needs to be worried about that remake of Zatch Bill that might be coming out around that time too. That's what he needs to be worried about. Stop sleeping on Zach.
One Piece remake is gonna get a nod over Black Clover, man. I'm sorry to tell you.
All day, every day. Twice
When
on
does
Sundays.
I'm sorry to tell you.
Evangelion remake thing come out?
That's a good one, Gabe. Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. If that shit is good, Black Clover. I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm a Black Clover fan, so I know a bit. I know a bit more of the insights about who's on certain episodes and who's working on what.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And some of the favorite stuff you lot love is all in that season too.
And what's our lot? What do we love?
That Tengen Gyataro, a lot of Naruto fights. Whoever's animated some of that.
I'm not a Tengen Gyataro guy. That's random. He's not here.
That's
what other
random.
A lot of the people who work on JJK, working on Black Clover. A lot of the people in Chainsaw Man.
Not a fan. Not part of that lot.
Good dude.
A lot of people working Full Metal, working on Black Clover. So we're just putting things together.
So, question for you. You think Black Clover is going to outperform JJK
this season? Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so you think Black Clover is gonna be better than Fate Strange Fake?
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Better than
Joe's crazy. Try to tell you why this actually sounds like to me doesn't sound crazy. Because in 2021, when Black Clover was like airing, this shit was the most popular thing happening in that time.
And what arc was in 2021?
It was Asta versus Dante. Asta and Yami versus Dante.
In 21?
Yeah.
Good arc. Makes sense.
See?
Is this a good arc?
It's Space Kingdom. Magna versus Dante, Universe Zenon.
Oh, it's that stuff?
Yes.
Oh, y'all might have action.
Noticing.
Y'all might have action.
The Unified. I'm gonna watch.
I'm thinking it's the shit in Japan, all of that weak shit.
No. It's the Magna versus Dante, Asta, Captain.
That's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a super good fight.
Noel, and them lot versus
all
of them.
Should ask. Yeah.
That's good. Lucius reveal.
That's good. Lucius reveal is gonna go. It's gonna do numbers for a day. That's true.
Please, they're not Bleach, man.
Yeah, it took them too long to get to this part with King Julius, man. It took them too long. People don't care no more. Julius died 10 years ago. We good.
No, there you go. Well, look, I'm just. This is recorded, so when we come back to this day, I'll show you a lot of the proof and evidence.
So now, Kai. Now, when
Mhm,
we show it back to you that what you said didn't happen,
Yeah,
like,
I'll leave Discord.
Damn.
shake on it. Nigga.
I respect it, bro. I respect.
Like, we can actually make a bet on it. That's how confident I am.
I'm not gonna bet on you to leave the community. That's dumb.
No, not leave the community. No, not leave the community, but not, you know. You get what I'm saying.
But I get you want a man's honor on it. Yeah, I like free honor. Sure, let's shake on it. Gabe, get out my face.
That's my strong hand.
Yo,
That movie's hilarious, bro.
but yeah, we can
Hey,
bet
quick
man's
question.
honor on it. Go ahead, Leon.
How would one of y'all win the bet? Like, would y'all go by the numbers or like what y'all think is better?
Yeah, we'll use the arbitrary number system that's often bought and paid for. Yes, we will.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, sure.
IMDb. We ain't doing that shit.
So how are we going to do it? Nominations? Feeling?
Anime of the year?
We're gonna vote? What are we gonna do?
If it makes it into how many nominations for Anime of the Year? Is it 4?
6.
6?
Why don't you just keep it to a Discord vote?
But I ain't gonna win that.
That's not gonna end in
I'm
his favor.
sabotaging.
That's not gonna end in his favor.
I'm sabotaging that shit.
I mean, but if it's good, if it's good though, like, are you gonna just purposely say it's not good just to make it happen?
The agenda, yes.
That's the problem with that's the problem with the community now, man. We got to start being honest. When stuff is good, bro. Like, come on,
this
man.
nigga to my left started it. Him and Lonnie, they started the dishonesty. It's them.
They started it?
They tried to tell me that Bleach be One Piece. Yeah.
Oh, they did start that dumb shit.
Yeah, it was a lie. It was a lie.
And their defense.
Lonnie was on the record. He literally said, "I think One Piece is better, but because of it's Bleach, I'm gonna lie." He literally said that.
Yeah,
but
that was
all right,
crazy.
Kai. We'll go by the nominations.
And I agreed.
It doesn't have to win. It doesn't have to win. If it gets nominated.
Did they show the amount of votes each nomination got?
I don't think so. I don't think they
no, they don't show the votes.
Okay.
For Crunchyroll? No, I don't think it did.
Yeah, we're gonna use fucking payola arbitrary.
Oh, Crunchyroll.
Hey, Black Clover did run Crunchyroll when it was there.
Oh my god, these numbers are so, oh my god, arbitrary vote that somebody paid for to get.
Oh, Miles, how else can we judge?
I mean, there's no other way. There's literally no way.
It's nominations, yeah.
I think that's the best metric. I'd rather that than my anime list. This shit has a fucking 8.9 on my anime list, and this shit's fucking dog shit. Yeah, we can do it the other way. That's fine.
Oh, I swear to God, they better not fumble this because I'm gonna look like an idiot now.
I mean, hey.
You nervous now? You second guessing?
No. I never second guess any of my hot takes.
That's good. That's good. Me neither, man. I just be getting them off.
Yeah.
We can make up the logic as we go along.
Exactly.
Big facts. Big facts.
Blue Lock is selling me though on my.
Yo, I gotta catch up, bro. But man,
yeah, bullshit, man.
This Isagi down period, and it doesn't feel like my nigga Ren is getting no PT. I just don't feel like there's a point in me watching it. You know, I really I like to watch elite strikers. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas who shoot very accurately. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who are able to create their own opportunities. You know, with finesse, with power. You know what I'm saying? I just like I like seeing the way that Ren plays the sport. So when Ren is not playing the sport, and I'm watching Isagi. You know what I'm saying? Try to play the sport that Ren is good at. Yeah. It just makes me not want to watch it.
And what happens when they're both not playing the sport and they're not doing anything in this match? And you know what? The bench would suit them better, honestly.
Hey, I mean, listen, I'd rather watch the bench than watch Isagi. So.
Oh, bars.
He's gonna end up scar. Yeah, you know it is.
And then you know what I'm saying? Like I do with basketball nowadays, because I have no loyalty. I'll just jump ship.
That's crazy work, Miles.
If Ren doesn't continue performing at a level that I see adequate, hey, I got Borrow right there.
He gonna leave him the same way he left.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
That's crazy. That's crazy work,
Hell
Miles.
yeah.
But at least you owned up to it, though. At least you owned up to it.
I believe in performance metrics. You're not hitting the benchmarks. I'm allowed to jump ship. Loyalty's earned.
Would you jump ship on sports you like?
What you mean? Like
Hey,
an entire
Entire
sport?
sport.
hey, what the World Cup's in LA this year.
Listen,
I don't
man,
know if
I'm
any of you
good.
lot are in
I'm
LA.
good. My
Yo, I've
sport
been trying
doesn't.
to get him to play clubs. He don't want to play. Get him ready for
My
the World
my
Cup.
my sport doesn't let me down, so I'm good. My
Hey,
sport's
I'm just
entertaining every single year. I haven't been disappointed yet.
hey, don't let us English people win in LA. You know, it's gonna fucking
About tennis,
yeah.
right?
Facts, Miles.
Jeez.
Facts,
Yeah,
Miles. Because I love.
I'm talking about tennis.
Oh, I thought you were talking about professional women's volleyball. I was about to say I'm never disappointed either.
Hey, I might gotta tap in.
Hey,
Professional women's
that's
beach volleyball.
hey the South American League going crazy right now, but
Nice.
that's just me.
Still not better than the Dominicans. I'm just gonna say that.
Santisi, 3 hours, niggas. Get me out of here.
Oh, yeah, old man needs to go to bed. I got you. All right, fellas, ladies and gentlemen,
This nigga's like
this
40.
is
Yo,
Nigga call me an old man.
ladies and gentlemen, this was Open Dojo. We were talking a lot of, a lot of sports. We covered some anime and we also covered some music. If you guys liked what you heard, like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow us on all of our social media platforms. Hit up our link tree, see where we're at, follow those. Also join our community, Discord. Like you see, a perfect example of what Kai was saying. We say some things in there that might prop some conversation, might rage somebody, or just make people get passionate about it. Well, with all of that being said, ladies and gentlemen, much love, and per usual.